Wait.
Live.
We're live.
Alrighty.
Woo!
Okay. I need to get the
Thrill.
pizzas.
I am.
Oh yeah, we need to
Once when the cameras. Oh, we don't have a view of the stream.
Yeah.
We usually do that. All right, whatever. I'll be able to bring it up on for myself. Once the cameras are not on us. If there's a scene with you guys, for example, then we'll try to do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's mute that.
People ready?
I guess we suddenly have to be. Yeah.
We need to get the pizzas so we can do it.
Oh my god.
I'm just finding.
We're in the comment. You have to be in the comment now.
Oh my god.
Just comment av deg eller comment av meg, så er det fint.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. You're the only one with a view of what the stream looks like, so you just kind of have to work with that. Amazing. I think that the camera should be on the DM, so that way he can run us in. Well, I mute myself
The cameras.
real quick.
Okay. So, we start back with our adventures, recently managing to conquer Nickelback's small keep and run up the stairs with a dozen or so guards as they made their way to the top. Now, Nickelback finds himself in a curious situation with a throat to his neck whilst paralyzed from the neck down. He offered suddenly to make a deal, which he seemed rather eager to make, with the one holding the blade, named Feywen, the part of the group, and the one. And that's where I think we'll start it off.
Are we in initiative?
No, not technically. He has at least offered to talk to you guys currently.
Okay. I forget what I was doing. We were fighting the armor, weren't we? Or did we win?
You managed to paralyze Nickelback
Yes.
and make it so he couldn't move at all.
Yeah, but then the armor
The armor stopped up too.
What? No, I started the thing by paralyzing him by using
You
hold
paralyzed him, and then you had a dagger towards his
Oh,
throat,
then
and
it's
he
Right.
finally offered to make a deal.
Oh, that should be fun.
I
The
feel
bard
like-
makes a deal, huh?
While I'm beating up
He's still attacking
I'm beating up the armor.
Okay.
So you can still be in initiative if you want to.
So I'm.
So, or do we need to, can I just, like, I don't do any damage. Do I?
Yeah, you're very grateful. You can try to beat it up in the
So
meantime.
I'll just keep hitting
Yeah.
it.
Oh my
Without my,
Lord.
with just my fist, like, bow, bow,
Mhm.
bow.
Yep. So in the background, whilst you two have your conversation, you start hearing like a bell sound as you see the repeated fist strikes of Gryver in the background.
Oh my god.
Can I try stabbing it with a javelin?
Yes.
Just for that element, because,
I just kind of whisper in Mr. Nickelbag's
I hit.
ear, and just kind of like, if
20.
you make it play dead, then he'll probably stop hitting it. So
does
in case
23
in case
hit
it's
it?
important to you.
Does 23 hit it?
Yeah. As it hits into the creature, you see a spark fly out as the creature collapses into the ground.
Ha ha! And I start like being like, ha ha! I did it all by myself. And start posing and stuff.
How long has how long has the disguise self lost it now? Like it hasn't lost it. I don't think
I
we've been in the
believe,
tower.
10, 12 minutes.
Okay, because I haven't been there like that long.
I haven't been that long.
No.
No. And you, no, I mean you can still keep your
I'm
disguise self.
keeping my disguise.
So,
Also, where's the deck of cards currently? Because I remember the orb it was in kind of cracked, but I don't think it cracked all the way.
it's with Krivar.
Like it didn't crack.
He has the entire column with him.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it had already broken out of said column.
How much would this, like, out of character? How much could this fuck shit up?
You don't know?
If I drew from the cards.
Oh.
No idea.
Oh, I ain't telling you shit.
Because,
Who has the cards? Or did we
I
ever
have
grab
the
them? Oh my
cards.
god,
And
you have the
I'm-
But
cards.
they're in a glass orb.
He's carrying the good cards in the giant,
Oh,
giant
right,
pillar.
right.
In
Does
Montreal.
one break when I hit it? On the...
Did the glass break?
So, no, it hasn't broken yet.
Oh.
But it's looking really
Okay.
damaged.
I start just looking over at it.
Okay, well
Wait.
I go up and off. I take out like one of my daggers, see if I can find like a blunt object,
Mhm.
and then I ask him if I can just try and like carefully get it out.
You know, we have the owner right here. He could probably just open it. And, you know, we
Smart.
have incentive to,
Okay.
he has incentive to not want to resist much, considering that there's an entire tower full of angry people.
Very well.
But I
we
can
will-
hit it. I can hit it real hard.
Very well. We shall
Are
wait.
there traps on it? That's the thing we don't know.
I have hit the armor, the dead armor with it.
Yeah, but it didn't break. Maybe if it breaks, it explodes.
I say we ask him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
What if we put it besides him?
and I take the dagger and I just slightly pull it away, so that way he can at least talk without stabbing himself.
You hear again a mental message of, I think you'll have to release this spell if you want a conversation first. At least if you want it to
suppose.
not be totally private.
I'm gonna
Well.
single Gelcor.
Mhm.
So basically perch on his shoulder and put his stinger just to his neck. So he can talk, but if he does anything, I'm gonna have my imp stab him, and I'm gonna be that imp invisible. But he will still feel it, so he will know that something is there, just letting him know.
Yes. Then I will release hold person on him while to allow us to converse.
He looks like he wants to do the like twitch head, but he looks severely afraid for his life, so he stands still and he goes,
I mean, you can move, or like
Just don't
just
don't,
you
pull-
do anything,
don't do anything stupid.
too extravagant, and my friend on his shoulder there might
Slip.
want to stretch his tail.
I see. Well, why have all of you come over here? What was the purpose for your little intrusion or visit?
Well, there's a mixture of things. In fact,
Eat the rich! I yell. Because I'm into it.
there's definitely a part of that.
Literally and figuratively.
But you don't have to be among those that are, say, targeted by the angry mob. If you were to support them, for example, we could help convince them that you're on their side, or the opposite. The only thing that we're in particular after is to throw out those who are especially cruel and evil, and you're not among those. So we would not have any problem with protecting you in that sense. But also, there was a deck of cards that seemed to be of interest that we wanted to, well, we'll say reappropriate, but we all know what we mean.
Yes. You can take the cards, and it seems like your troops have taken most of what was of value here right now.
I would assume the most important and most valuable things that you would like to keep are on this floor, which we can divert the others from. In return.
So, you want me to remove give you the deck of cards and potentially help fund this operation of yours?
Yes. And in return, not only do you get to obviously you get to live, that was going to be a part of this regardless, but also you would have far less competition and far more ability to expand within here, assuming of course that you can stay on the up and avoid making the same mistakes as others.
Moving of competition does sound rather tempting, but most of my men, from what I've seen from outside the window, are most probably pretty dead.
Indeed. But if you're on the side of the commoners, and the commoners listen to us, then suddenly you have an entire city full of people willing to work for, train under, defend.
I accept.
I'll pull the knife away because Gilcor's still there.
I would like, just while they're talking, to appraise his giant fucking living armor.
Yeah?
Can I roll an insight check on him, by the way?
Yep.
I
Guys
want
did
to
not
look
curse me
out
last
like
time.
a window and see what's going on there. If we see something that can go wrong, more than or wrong in that is
we
not
looking
in our
good
favor.
today, son.
Yeah.
Like what is in the window.
You look outside the window and you start seeing the hordes of people gathering. All of them seem almost lined up, and they seem way more structured than before.
The commoners or
Yes, the commoners. They seem to be properly standing in line now. You see most of them are armed with different weapons, and they seem all to be looking at the tower, but not directly at the floor you guys are at.
Was this commoners or guards?
Commoners
Hey!
and guards, but the ones you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it's our dudes. Got it.
Yeah, I fear this might not be the fear that staying here too long might go bad.
We want to keep this moving, so once we're done here, we're going to head out and charge onwards and have this guy under, like, protection.
Yeah.
He is on our side and all that stuff.
While I get the cards out of here.
Well, he has to open up the thing for the
Yeah.
cards, and then I suggest that
Yeah, but like,
one of us three holds on to them.
yeah, he reads the cards. You three seem like,
Yes.
you three
Three.
seem like it's thing.
You seem like you'd be slowed down if you carried anything more.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Here's what I
Well-
think. You three seem like crowd pleasers, so I will take the cards. I will take the cards. You guys continue, and then we will meet back up.
Please not draw any cards.
I will
Nope,
not.
that's Matt. Don't go metagaming here.
Don't come at
No,
me.
you didn't let me finish. They might be valuable collector's items to sell. So I've heard of people who are willing to pay millions for good card decks, as long as they're unique. So if these are unique, we should open them, because if we
What is the pattern on the backs of them?
The patterns of the backs?
Yeah, the back of the cards. I assume.
Oh no, you'd have to take out the cards to do that to see that.
Wait, is it? I
Uh,
thought the word like in.
Also,
They-
does
they're-
Nickelbag open up the thing for the cards, the glass
Uh,
case? Because let's get that sorted first.
Yeah.
so he is still like in the position of kind of like.
I've pulled my knife away, so he just has
Okay.
Gilcor on the shoulder.
So he has Gale on his shoulder. So he is starting to rise. I thought you wanted to do an insight and a
Yes, I rolled a
Sim-
dirty 20.
dirty 20. You get that he is. He seems to be slightly happy with the entire arrangement of his enemies getting basically disposed of, but he also seems willing to do mostly what you say, due to his life being on the line.
Yes. And hey,
And my appraisal shower for that.
Yeah.
But like, did Insight reveal anything about his opinions towards the cards? Or?
no.
No,
We
that
haven't. We
wasn't-
haven't. I wasn't asking about that because first I was trying to insight check.
So
on whether or
what
not
do I
he was
add
on
to
our
that?
Intelligence and proficiency.
Intelligence proficiency. Ah, yes, my. That's a 4.
side. Jesus Christ.
No, you don't quite know how much this is worth because you normally pick up scraps and other such things. You haven't seen something this nice looking on any piece. This seems also slightly more mechanical than you would have thought.
God damn it. Steampunk just follows us everywhere, guys. In every campaign, there's always something.
Yeah.
No, but
Anyway,
So,
yeah.
does he-
Nickelback
what's-
starts. Nick Baggleby starts rising up and starts moving slowly and carefully with both arms out of his pockets, like
Mhm.
moves over towards the glass cage.
I kind of take a step back from the orbs in like the direction of the door.
Oh
He-
yeah. If you would put the thing down, so that way you're not still carrying it. So if you put it down, so we can open
I
it.
believe I have put it down.
Okay, I was just
Because
double
I've
checking.
Probably like thrown it away because I was
Punching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
punch.
Then we. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Am I muted?
takes his hand on top of it, and you can see a
Stupid.
Yeah.
bit of lightning shock extend from his hands, and you can see the glass suddenly shatter into a million pieces. And the deck lies on the ground. And he slowly rises up again to his full height and steps one step back.
I will pick it up. Can I try to? Actually, shit. Who here's good with magic?
Not
I
me.
would just
You mean Arcana? or you mean-
Yes, I'm hoping.
Mhm.
Well, it's another day, another party that has no Arcana player.
what kind of cards are these?
I've played
Are there-
Arcana every
are they-
single
What
kind of
time.
ca-
This is my
yeah,
first
we
time
also-
Are they
Arcana character.
poker cards or?
Yeah.
Poker-
Well, he's
poker-
asking.
poker,
He's
that's the
asking.
name,
He
right?
Well, no, they're not.
Do they have an
No.
enchantment of sorts?
Are they Uno cards?
Uno now canon.
Cameras.
They're not
Yes.
Uno
Yes,
cards, even though this is. How do you know about it? That's only played with the highest and richest of nobility. Anyway, I don't know your past, and I won't bring that up. But
you shouldn't.
you. No, these have an enchantment on them. They are magical cards, some that can hold great fortune and great misfortune in the same book. Just seems if it's the person who, if you're a lucky man, it can make you very rich. If you're clever, that is.
I see.
If you're weak and foolish, it'll probably end you rather quick.
I'll hold on to these for now, at least, until this all is over, if nothing else, and then we'll decide afterwards. But thank you. It's a pleasure doing business, although I do apologize for the mess. We'll call
Rather
it-
that in my life.
And we'll call it an investment for much more opportunity afterwards. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ted,
What's an investment?
Huh?
By the way,
It's-
may I ask, do you have an alternate way down?
An alternate way there. If I had, I wouldn't be here.
That I did, yeah, that thought did occur to me, but I thought it would be cool if you did.
We weren't. We
There are
weren't the
windows.
fastest coming up. We did get delayed, so he would have probably bailed a while
yeah,
back.
I knew.
There
I
are
knew
windows.
that. I dreamt that there would be a cool secret exit.
If you can survive the window jump, that is a way out.
I mean,
We have ropes. don't we?
We did
We
have
do, but that's
Well,
look. We
here's-
don't have to use the ropes. We could just walk down.
Well,
we
here's
don't
the
have to fight our way down.
Well, here's the thing.
True.
So basically, we're 9 feet up, but with 15 feet between stories, meaning we have 75. I have a 15 feet long rope and 40 long rope that I found, meaning that we are 10 feet away. I believe, if I'm correct with math, which I am most definitely not, we have 25 feet.
What?
Maybe.
I
do.
think every floor is 10 feet, and we're 6
No,
floors
15.
up.
Every floor was 15.
What does that
15
mean?
15 feet.
per floor.
No.
Normally it's 10.
No, it's closer to 10, but it's 90 feet up in total.
And
It's a big.
Okay, then
90
it would
feet
round.
tall,
We're
15.
not jumping down 90 feet, nor are we climbing down 90 feet. We don't really
75.
care enough to have the time for that, because
Okay, fine.
if we needed to make an escape versus, like, if we were getting attacked, if we were at the top of the tower, then yes, but we're not. We've taken the tower.
Understood.
Good to know, and remember that you have ropes, though. So always keep that
Oh,
in the back
no,
of your
I-
head
I-
in case we ever do need to make it.
Actually, I do not have the ropes anymore. They're on the floor below because because I already made like the exit.
True.
Little session.
right. You did have that as a backup. That's fair.
Yeah. So while we're on the way down, I just quickly go and grab all the rope.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll like help
yeah.
grab and
Yeah, I
pick up all the
have
rope. But
50 feet
we're
more.
heading. Yeah, we're heading downwards.
So, as all of you are headed downwards, you can already start hearing this speech.
I'm letting people know that Nickelbag, despite having his guards earlier, is now welcoming and helping for the cause, and is certainly less corrupt and far more supportive of the people than I forgot her name, the woman that is corrupt that everyone wants to kill.
Bishara.
How many,
Bishara.
also, how many people in the building are? How many more people are in the building?
How many more people are in the building? You have no idea. It's because you went down about one floor, seeing the one person that was supposed to guard that floor, which is the captain standing in the broken window, giving out a giant speech to all these soldiers.
I will inspire him.
As he stands there, he starts talking about how they've been under the suppression for so long, how they are the people who work, the people who grind.
I slowly
And
walk up while
people-
playing like some sort of big, dramatic, uplifting violin solo in the background.
I disappear into the crowd as soon as we get into the.
Yeah.
Like I return. Like if I can, I will try and to unnoticed go back to the place the rooftop I was spying at the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get back there.
Well, if there's a moment for it, I want to just go up and just, yes, well said, brother.
He taps you
After.
on the shoulder and he goes, "So how did the fight go?"
It went well. He's
Well,
around
well,
now.
you are victorious as always.
Yes.
The great heroes once again takes down another tyrant. They bring down another monarch. They are the true people who fight.
Oh,
The real tyrant here is Bishara. Nickelbang was able to keep his business afloat and be quite wealthy. But Bishara was the one that was keeping things in check, in the sense of corruption. Nickelbang graciously is willing to help ally to our cause and help ensure that things stay on the on the straight and narrow, in a sense, once things are settled. But first, more than anything else, Bishara must go.
Do me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay.
oh no.
Oh no.
It should be fun.
Oh no.
Can I assist in?
How would you assist me?
As,
I don't know.
as he turns around, you can immediately see the close to mad eyes. As you can see this drive for justice, and every rich person is other filth. You can see the in his eyes everything which has which has to do with noblemen or anything. The tower he is on is a mountain of evil intent, and he is willing to root out all of it right here and now.
Jesus.
Theodore, your spell.
Man's not even evil.
No, that's over long ago.
Oh.
Let's see.
But Leo,
Mm-hmm.
did Nickelback follow us down, or is he still up?
Oh, he's still sitting up there.
Still sitting up there. Okay, Gelkor is with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will. What I will do is I will just take my rope and I will just tie a noose in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the end, just to have a noose.
Okay,
Just saying.
just in case it gets really bad.
15.
15.
With
So he
disadvantage.
lightens up a bit. And he kind of turns around and he kind of ushers you to speak more properly to the entire people about how Nickelbackleby has changed his ways.
So long as we were able to take care of and depose of Vishara and ensure that her and her network are no longer an issue, and we thoroughly root out the corruption and the awful things that are plaguing this town, merchants, even wealthy ones, can be kept in check. And if we stick around, we can ensure that rules are put in place in order to make sure that Nickelbag is not able to simply take up the same throne that Vishara sits upon now. Ensuring that not only are the commoners taken care of, but the guards are a true force of justice as opposed to a force of money, that the nobility has what position they deserve, not the one that they can purchase, and that the town runs smoothly without a constant discourse between the wealthy and the poor.
Drain the swamp!
You
Drain the
people.
swamp! Drain the swamp!
Oh my god! I hate you, but that was amazing.
You see the people start looking at each other a bit and they start discussing. Do me a persuasion roll with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yes, my assist helped.
So let me explain. With disadvantage, it was a 9 and then a 20. With advantage, it was a 1 and a 13 on dice. So that's a total of 19.
19. You see the people look around and they're like, yeah, he's not the problem. And they start getting into it again and they're like, yeah,
And then the chants start.
Sarah,
Drain
kill
the
Bash,
swamp.
kill Bashara.
Oh my god, excellent.
You
Excellent.
hear the entire like chanting and everything's the other cheer
How many
of the
people are there now? Because before there was like, it's like 50 and then growing up to like 200.
Yeah.
But there's like up several thousands in this city.
Yeah, they're closer to 300, 400 now.
I'm just gonna slowly just untie the noose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also just gonna basically send Gelkor telepathetic messages like, you can get back here now.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a noose for Nickelbag in case something...
In case you failed, yes.
Yeah, then
In
you
case
just
the wind
execute
blew
him
in the
instead.
other direction.
He was ready to execute this man that I just struck a deal with. Beautiful. We are
Well-
awful people.
If we're done, I want to take the lead again with
Yes, with the
yeah.
guard.
with the chief guard.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
I
Do you
wanna
have slow falling?
kind of
not.
scout ahead from the
Then you could jump
rooftops
down, it would
and
be so
stuff.
crappy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You have stealthed out already. It's purchased on your rooftops.
Yeah.
As you look into the broken-in glass where the three of them are standing next to the guard captain, which seems to have taken up some sort of leader role in this rebellion as a familiar face. And starts heading downwards right next to Krivar and walk side by side as champions of the people.
Chanting, eat the rich, and drain the swamp, and everything just
Yeah,
on loop.
they continue the chant. They're like, they continue repeating the same phrases of kill the rich and drain the swamp and Yeah, no, they seem blood hungry as the entire swarm starts heading upwards towards Vishara's mansion. So,
I start blending somewhat into the crowd
Yeah.
and seeing if there's anyone who perhaps knows some instruments, because then we have like a whole marching band type thing going on, and sort of, you know, military drum boys and whatnot. People singing war songs. I don't know. Just make it really dramatic and full on Les Miserables type of. Can you hear the people? No, I'm not gonna. I don't know. that song.
you walk around and you see some local bards, like some beginner instrument players, and some which actually are like from the military and know like the proper songs. So you see, it becomes like a very mix of professional like march band and like some jazz in it. And
Bit of call and
Yeah.
response kind of singing. you
yeah,
know.
like a bit of singing into it, and it's like it sounds way more cheery than it was supposed to due to the incredible number of like entertainer bards, which are in the like band group, which like
gonna
to
have a
take
fucking
their
band
own
after
spin
this.
on it.
Oh my god! If I make a band, can we just call the band the Revolution, and just be really on the nose? We go on tour and we start fires.
So, as you guys head on upwards, I need all of you to do perception checks.
Figures.
Yes,
Not
well,
20.
That is very tilted.
Do I as well? Do I also have to?
Not 20.
Yeah, you
Wait,
can do
you as well?
perception.
Huh?
I do
17.
perception.
Okay, I rolled a
Fuck.
4.
This is not.
Like, if you could use your pizza box.
I was
or
gonna use the
something.
pizza box. Yeah.
9.
This is the most jury-rigged way.
Not 20, not 20.
Not
17.
9.
17. So, everybody except Taylor start to
Delmar.
notice.
Delmar, I'm Taylor.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. Everybody except Delmar start to
Delmar?
notice. Delmar. Why do you keep writing your name wrong?
Do you have my name written down as Krivar? Krivar?
Criven,
Kriven? Yeah.
isn't it?
It's yeah.
So, as the three of you start walking up to the road, you start noticing something rather odd. The ground seems wet as you start heading upwards, and
Can I
it
sm-
hasn't been raining.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, you go up to smell it. Smells weird.
Weird.
Doesn't smell
Smells weird
natural at all.
I
Is
keep.
there any change in like air consistency, like humidity?
No.
I keep walking.
And yeah, you guys keep marching onwards until eventually you reach the very top of the hill where you see a single like person with like straps onto their body of multiple they seem to have gone through a lot of terrible shit, and a like joyful grin is on their face, and you see in their hand is a torch.
Guys, run! Run! Oh no!
And I need all of you to do dex.
Hold
Every-
person.
Yep.
Everyone.
Actually, no. Sleep.
Not
Sleep.
you. Sleep.
Sleep.
Everyone. Do
Oh,
I
wait,
have-
no. Hold
Not-
person is better.
I get it
Wait,
now.
no.
Top of the
Right?
Prestidigitation.
Just
Wait, what?
Prestidigitation to
You
put out the fire.
you see the look of I wasn't supposed to happen.
Not so hot now, are you? Vicious mockery.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a
Wisdom saving
save.
throw. I expected it when it's like, it smells weird and it's wet, and I'm like, fire traps.
It's
Got
like,
it.
Yep.
oh god, it's wet. Oh no.
Oh, there's no humidity change in the air. It's wet. It smells weird. Oh, cool. There's a guy with a torch. Presto.
Yeah.
What was the wisdom
he,
save?
I mean, it was a healthy 5.
All right, I'll just throw damage while you. Where's my d4? There you are. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
1 damage.
So 1 damage. You see, it's like
He starts crying.
yeah.
You just tried to burn all of us
Yeah,
alive.
like didn't have to do that.
Neither did you, but you showed up to work.
I start running towards him
You better
with the
run.
people.
Yeah, you
Running.
start running. You see the charge of people next to you.
And everyone's running
like,
behind you.
Slightly, everyone is starting to charge upwards towards these people.
How far is he away from me?
He's roughly 60 feet.
60 feet. What is the environment he's running in? Just like the regular kind of alleyways, or?
Yeah, it's an alleyway. You
Do
guys
I
are
see the
going
man?
towards- Yeah.
He's standing in the open. he
Within
basically-
120 feet, is there something I could use to stop him? Like if it was destroyed?
Stop him from what?
You know, like cart, just like balance.
fleeing?
And yeah, stop him from fleeing, basically.
No. It would be a bit, but you see a bit further up there's like a, seems to have some point been a, what's it called, a traveling cart which was full of fruit and similar. You could probably
Yeah.
destroy one of the wheels.
I'll try to shoot out one of the wheels with Eldritch Blast.
Is the ground still?
That is a, let me just, that is a 18.
18 definitely hits.
Oh, I get to use damage dice. That's fun. That is 9 force damage.
And force damage. You shoot this blast of energy as it flies past all the people and look to the side. He goes, you missed, and you see this entire bumbling cart go behind him.
As
And
I just like to make sure I go like this, like I'm bam, and then I do like a pose as he like realizes it.
yeah, and
Okay, Jojo.
he turns around to see the giant cart starting to rumbling down towards him, and he goes, "Oh!" And you can hear the crack of like whatever is left of it under, as it breaks down on top of him
Jesus.
and rolls a bit further.
Oh my
onwards.
God! You did. Roadrunner!
Yeah.
This is the most JoJo's episode so far. I'm shocked.
We're like,
impressed.
oh what? We're like 20 minutes in.
We have time for more. Okay, guys. So as we go up,
We need at least one,
Yeah.
and next you'll say.
Next you'll say.
fully had a mind reader character. No, you have the concertina in my hand. You know, the little mini accordion type thing, and that's playing like the most scuffed version of. Oh, what theme is it? Bum 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 bum. Jorno's theme. There you go. That's what's playing. Do 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 do. Do. That's what our like charging theme is.
Yeah,
It's our
you can
theme now.
you hear that song starting to play. You see
Is I'm
that
playing it.
like-
Somehow people are joining in.
tons of bards starting
You
to
hear
join
bard
in.
voices from behind going, Jojo.
No, that's the entire crowd.
The entire crowd.
No. The bards go, Jojo, and then you hear the entire crowd, like all 300, go, gold.
That's our group name now, by the way.
What's
Golden
in-
Wind.
Huh? What?
Our group name as like a party is gonna be Golden Wind after this. Because of a stupid joke.
So,
Like, since I'm not part of the crowd, I don't say it with them, and I have not seen JoJo, so I get confused as hell.
mhm.
Well, crowds are just chanting things as we charge to the thing, so you know. Let's go. Up we
So
go.
the charge leads on. You see the banner. You see surprisingly like few people. The people who seems to be there seems to be placed in the garden, and all of them seem to be like chained up, kind of like dogs. They seem a bit grotesque in nature. They don't seem completely human anymore. And
Do they seem rabid, or do they seem to be sane?
they seem slightly insane, but they also seem very like kind of like a dead corpse when like bloated, and when the body starts like swelling up and becoming bigger, and they seem to be standing in the courtyard.
They're chained up, not doing anything. Then
Yeah, they're standing there.
just eyeing them. I guess that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
The rest of you, what do you do? You keep charging through the gate? These things are inside, like surrounding the manor.
For the record, I'm not wondering if I'm going to charge. I'm wondering if I'm going to rage.
I'm far enough back in the crowd, like with the other bards and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be within range in order to, you know, assist in the event that some shit goes down. But I'm not quite up to face first to be attacking.
Yeah,
Not-
you're like sitting on top of a piano as two other people are pushing it, and you can see one playing it on the sideline.
I am not. Well, I am currently not in the place of imminent threat or
Mhm.
danger zone. I don't know. What do I see?
You do see the same, but you can do my perception check.
Let's see. I am 18.
18. You look into the windows and you notice there she is. The lady herself, Vishara, standing in the window watching out over the crowd and going. You see Vishara standing in one of the windows looking over the crowd.
On the first floor window.
Second.
Second floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will quickly jump down into the alleyway, rejoin with like one of those two party members, because I assume those are closest and not like in forefront, and then quickly tell them where she is. Then, like specifically, like I'll go second story, third window to the right, for example, and then I will quickly rejoin.
Can we see her?
Yeah.
We can see her. She's still there.
Yeah, she seems to still be there and kind of like watching over. The rest of you can see two of these
Yeah.
weird masked individual next to her.
120 feet.
Not completely. It's a
Okay.
bit further. It's like 200 feet.
200 feet. Okay.
Can I throw a rock?
The
at
yard
one
is huge. I mean, gargantuan. It's like disgustingly rich people, you know, when
Yeah.
they.
Can I throw a big rock, or like this,
Mhm.
on one of the feral people?
Yeah. Are you leading like the charge to break down the gate, or?
Have we stopped?
You stopped up a bit, and there seems to be two people who are like fidgeting with the locks to try to get them up and
To open the gate?
Yeah, to open the gate. Currently, unless
Can I throw through the gate?
it's a bit tall, you would have to throw like over.
I'll try.
Yeah, that's
Dex?
a dex.
Proficiency?
No, because
No.
you don't have Terran Brawl.
Yes. Soon.
It's an improvised weapon.
Wait, didn't we
Uh,
become level 4?
No,
It's a 13.
We didn't?
No.
we're told to prepare the level up.
Oh yeah.
Have you?
We'll probably.
It's a
it'll probably be
13.
Like Oblivion rules. We level up when we sleep or something.
I am not.
Mhm.
None of you guys
Well
played Oblivion?
prepared to.
I would say the next
Forgot.
time
I
you
have.
guys rest, you can level up.
Yeah, I figured.
So, how much?
13.
13. You clock over one of these creature dealing, I would say a 1d6 plus strength.
So 9.
9 points of damage. You see you straight up slam into this creature, and
Do you have?
it falls down onto both its knees, and its head seems to starting to like swirl around and spin, and this vicious goo-like substance seems to be secreting from it.
Oh.
They're having trouble with the locks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I can solve that, but it's my second level spell slot, and I only have one more of those.
Yeah, I'm completely out. 24
Well, you're half caster.
24, yeah. Damage.
damage is.
That is tilted as hell.
That is actually like.
That is tilted as hell, so reroll it.
That is 13, no, 11 damage.
I'm sorry, do you add your charisma modifier?
Yeah, I have agonizing quest.
11.
Nice.
So you explode this log with a giant bang, and then the gates fly open. And as that happens, you see instinctively all the eyes of the creatures kind of turn to that, and they all seem to start to be pushing towards like where you guys are at. Are you guys gonna run in first, or?
Okay. Here's what I'll do.
Throw rocks!
Okay. Here's what
And I start
I will
throwing
do.
as well.
I will
Okay.
kind of get an angle from them, and then I would like to prepare an action to where that if the zombies try to, or whatever the things are, I assume zombies, that's my first thought, comes within like 4 feet of any of these three, I will throw my spear.
Just within melee range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rock
before they
thrower
attack.
battalion, go!
Yeah, you see people start to charge in. Are you still at the forefront?
I'll be like behind.
A couple, like fade.
I don't want to die.
Throw another
The
I'm gonna go in front, yes.
Don't worry, I got you.
yeah.
I'll go in front, yes, in front.
So you see a. Yeah, you were in front, right? Yeah. So
I'm gonna
you and the
inspire
captain
you.
start charging downwards.
Can I throw a javelin first?
Yeah. At one of the creatures, or.
The one in the front, probably.
Yep.
It's a miss.
How much?
5.
Yeah, that misses barely. It manages to kind of.
Barely?
Doesn't have high.
Can I shoot at one of the windows?
Yeah, you can
With
shoot
the
into one
blast?
of the windows.
I want.
That is. God, I'm having luck today. That is a 25.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah. You shoot into one of the
It's-
windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the one to the right of her.
Yes.
Just for him.
Why are you doing warning
As-
shots?
You shoot into one of the windows. Do me damage.
That is 8 damage.
8. This bolt of energy hits something on the other side as you see a giant arm kind of reach out from the side, and then you see another one, and you see a giant fleshy creature starts to move out of the place.
Boss music.
Creature made of stitched together flesh, and as this happens, you see almost simultaneously the rest of the windows break, and you see about 6 or more of these creatures also break out of this mansion and start to run towards the crowd
Oh.
with giant leaping steps.
Wait, how
Nice.
far away?
Vishara brought her mother.
Wait, how far away am I from like everything?
I would say you're roughly like 60, 90 feet.
Okay.
Like,
Because I will not throw my spear for that. Stop, preparing to throw my spear because, well, I don't think I can throw that far without disadvantage. I want to see if I can find something. I want to take a look at the shop, quick look at the shops anywhere, to see if there's like any more thing with a bit more range.
Is there like a gun?
0 points.
I was thinking more.
Convenient gun.
I was thinking more like bow or cross.
roll me a perception.
Yeah, if there's a bow that could be useful. Do you have proficiency, right? With
It's a
bows?
ranger.
Ranger, yeah, exactly. anything.
Are we commies now?
17,
Are we?
Commies now?
22.
We're not anarchists.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking.
We're
Yeah.
the
Look
people
around
pretend to
and
be
you see
communists.
one of
Well,
the
like-
like
Be in
guard
power.
people
So yeah, we're
having this
communists.
really
I'm riled up for
nice
it. My character
looking
is
heavy crossbow. And you're like, that
He's
would
an
look
eager,
way better in my
genuinely
hands.
guy who's going to be manipulated by the people who want power. Got it. Awesome.
No, I'm also.
he
doing
seems
it
to be
for that, of
running
course,
like
but,
keeping up with the other and now raising his weapon to try to fire at one of these creatures. What you gonna do?
Okay. So, well, I want this crossbow, but stealing is bad.
So
You're
you
a
leave
rogue,
some
aren't
gold
you?
for him.
You're a budget
That will
rogue.
be taken by someone else.
You're a budget rogue.
Yeah, I'm rogue on a budget.
Stealing is bad.
Yeah, you're a budget rogue, so you're like a rogue, but like
With-
cheap version.
Yeah.
Some morals.
And then you're also a rogue on a budget.
Yeah.
So you're a budget rogue on a budget. So yeah, no, just take the fucking crossbow.
Yeah. Okay, so here.
We are claiming this for the glorious union.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm still human, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still
Okay.
here.
Anyways,
This kind of sounds
well, I
like-
want to
said
look like I
something
am
disgusting
part
stuff.
of like the roaring crowd. Accidentally, be a bit too excited and bump into him. Like the crossbow is pretty heavy. I don't think he, like, does it look like the crossbow is a bit too heavy for him?
Oh, absolutely. He
Ah,
looks
yeah.
very young. He looks like this probably was his like dad's or something, and he has like gotten this because crossbows are relatively expensive, so this probably lied in the family for a bit.
Okay.
And he's like trying. You can see him like cranking it
Okay.
downwards to
Okay.
prepare a shot.
By the way, in the alley, is there like 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 this, like something like somewhat blunt object or something?
Are you gonna knock down a child?
You
I'm not.
I'm
okay?
gonna knock you out.
I'm not.
See like a conveniently placed baseball bat.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going.
What is this
No.
GTA?
Like a piece of lumber or
Here's
something?
How old is he?
No. Here's what I'm thinking.
60.
Here's what I'm.
16? That's
Here,
when you're younger
I'm
than my
not
character.
going to hit him. Okay.
You're
so,
just gonna give him a love tap. don't worry about
Okay,
it. It's
okay.
a loving
No,
tap.
here's what I'm thinking of doing.
The
Like as
baseball
he
bat is going to
passes
hit him.
the alleyway, I'm going to be like excited, then accidentally bump into him, like not hit him, but
Try
like
to
bump.
have him fall into the baseball bat and knock him out.
No, I'm going to like knock into him, like shoulder to shoulder, like they are pretty tight back, so that he like loses the crossbow, drops a bit down, and I'm going to like pick him up, like cheer him along, go, 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 and like don't give him a time to react. Put the baseball bats in his hands and kind of push him on the way.
You're just
Okay.
you're taking
just-
one weapon while giving him another. Which is
Yeah.
just-
oh,
you're
You're
yeah.
sending a
Target
child
him,
to the
you're a
front
rogue.
lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Again.
rogue. You could just
Attack!
pick
Yeah.
Don't worry. Attack
So-
the nightmarish creature from the seventh layer of hell with a baseball bat. Here you go. Go. You got it.
As you see, so yeah, you can do me a sleight of hand
Sleight of hand.
and a.
Just hit him with the bat.
You're a rogue. You can
It's
do it.
easy.
I'm not
Knee him in the stomach and take it
That
and
is
run.
a 5.
Critical roll, dude. Just be Leo.
Sleight
Excellent.
of hand plus dexterity, which is an 8.
You try to kind of like bump into him, but he doesn't seem to lose the thing. You just seem to kind of throw off his shot, and he's like, "God damn," and keeps like, "What the fuck, man?"
I mean,
and tries to like reload this again, and
Can I
he's
borrow
like,
it?
okay,
"You have
Could probably just ask.
you
for
have a
it.
knee breaker. Get in the front lines."
okay.
Never said
Okay.
they are canonically the same thing.
Okay, how much do I know about this crossbow? This type of crossbow?
This type of crossbow, do me history.
Okay, history. Or like, I mean, like utilizing such a crossbow.
Yeah, if you want to know like general knowledge about
No.
crossbows, that would be history.
Here-
You would know
no.
how to use most
Yeah.
ranged weapons.
Okay, so I'm going to try and I'm gonna like drop the baseball bat, help him like steady it, show him like some tips and tricks, and then since I'm
Take
now,
it.
yeah,
Yoink it.
since I'm now holding like a decent amount, since I'm now holding most of the weight, I'm gonna like show him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna instantly vanish into the crowd.
Okay.
You were going to try.
I'm
That's
going-
again another sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Good luck.
And
Thank you.
also first the persuasion.
A
First you can re-roll. Do me persuasion first.
Okay.
To let this random person he's never met go intimately next to him
No.
and help him lean a shot.
No, here's the thing. No, I don't. I kind of just quickly grab it and like quickly do it. Hopefully before he reacts. I don't ask to show
Oh, so
him.
you just want to grab? Okay.
Yeah.
That-
To which I
that's-
did roll an 18 plus my with my +3 dexterity.
Are you trained in sleight of hand?
I'm not.
Then that's just the +3.
Yeah. Which then goes into a 21.
20. You yoink this weapon from him. Just and do me a stealth roll.
They
Okay.
sometimes disappear. It's normal.
To disappear into the crowd, that is a 15.
Yeah. And as in any old horror film, he disappears into the crowd. One person runs in front of him, and he's just.
Then I will rejoin the rooftops and get like actually set up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, whilst you have been doing this,
Yeah.
the ginormous creature have both with the trembling, broken free a lot of the smaller creatures. Yeah.
While he's doing that, I want to just signal to Gelcor to go and sting Visharo with his poisonous stinger in the leg, you know, the back of the kneecap.
Mm-hmm.
Just get her to not move from there.
Okay.
So,
So he starts to fly. I would have him roll a stealth check here.
stealth, okay, yeah.
So he flies in one of the side windows, I presume, which is broken. Vishara
Yeah.
is the only window which is still intact.
I would like to know.
on that
15?
floor. 15?
Well, go ahead.
You managed
Even
to
even due to popular opinion, I did
start
not hit the job. Yeah.
heading outwards as you see as he flies through one of this a person wearing a fox mask. The person suddenly just swings out at what's his name again?
Gelcor.
Galcor. And that is a 23.
23, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Dealing 3 points of damage.
What is it that's attacking him now?
Slashing. Just his creature flew in front of him.
The big or small?
Tiny, invisible.
He has resistance, so that's 2 damage or 1?
That's 1 damage. One
Okay, so we round down. Got it.
meaty point of damage.
Invincible creature?
Invisible.
Invincible creature.
Invi-
God,
Oh,
what
the
terrifying.
invisible what?
level
Terrifying.
spell.
No, I've been spaced out.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening.
So-
Gilgor is going to try to stab Vishar with the stinger and then paralyze her.
Yeah.
Which, if it works,
I,
that could be really fun.
I would actually want all of you to roll initiative just to have when people are doing different stuff.
18.
This could be
7.
bad or good.
Oh,
12.
fucking great. 5.
7. So
12.
My dex is +4, by the way.
You do you, Chris.
Yeah.
Your die is like weighted a little bit towards the 1 and a little towards the 20.
Perfectly balanced, definitely, as all things should.
Start flipping a coin.
We'll just start flipping her.
Cleaver, how much?
It's a 7.
And the last one for you,
18.
80. You get to start. So, first one to start is Dalmar.
Oh. Okay, so I am ready.
You're ready, loaded crossbow and everything.
All right.
On top.
I want to. I'm situated pretty good on the roof. I have a whole bunch of meat shields in front of me. I'm going to prepare an action to protect any of these 3 in case of one of the creatures. And if I'm able to, I would also like to keep like tabs on where the lady is. Forgot her name.
Bashara.
I would like to try and keep tabs on if she's in the building or it has kind of slipped away from the windows.
Yeah. It's a great turn. Hold action to attack anybody who attacks the team. After that, it is Taylor.
Yeah. Okay, so where is Skeletor now in relation to her?
He is flying through a corridor. He seems to soon be arriving at his destination.
Okay, so yeah, so I'd have to use my bonus action to make him move, or will he just continue the command I gave him earlier? Because I issued the command before initiative.
Yeah, he can just continue moving if you want to do him first.
Then I will use my form of dread. So I'm gonna summon my 10 eyeballs. And I'm gonna shift my focus towards one of the I'm gonna call them flesh golems, for lack of a better word. Which one seems to be the biggest threat currently?
They have currently reached the people, and one of them is. All of them seem to be pretty big threats because most of these aren't proper warriors, and you notice this because these things cleave through them without hesitation. So yeah, there seems to be one which has a bonus limb and seems to be even less humanoid than the rest of them. It seems to be stitched together with pieces of bears, wolves, and other sort of both land animals, mostly.
I'll attack it with an Eldritch Blast. That is a 18.
18? Yeah. You blast into it.
Not rolling the d20 for damage.
If only.
That is 11 force damage.
11 force damage.
And it has to do a wisdom save against my form of dread. DC 14.
What happens if it fails?
It's frightened of me.
You see this creature, even though it seems to should have been terrified of you, this creature seems no hesitation, no face of recognition. But you blasted a decent chunk into it. Seems to royally pissed it off more than anything else.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna pull a little back, try to get a little try to get myself in a position where I kind of like behind. If there are like a cluster of the guard who rallied, if they're in the front line, I'm gonna try to like get in a section behind them, so I have like a wall of proper warriors in front of me, and then I'll just end my turn there.
Yeah. So, I believe I need Taylor to do a perception check. No, no. Not Phelan.
Delmar.
But
Delmar.
Delmar.
Yeah.
My bad. Delmar.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Okay, 8 plus 5, 13.
13. You look towards where Bashar is, and you see that she has started to move. She seems to be heading further downwards now. Further into the mansion.
Or how big is the mansion?
It's pretty large.
Hmm.
It's
Wait. From where was she in the mansion to start with? Was she like more in the center or like to the side?
around the center.
Okay, and did she just move like backwards, or did she? Do I see her moving left or right?
She seems to be moving straight backwards.
Okay. Hmm. Well, it would be kind of good if I had hunter's mark.
So,
Um.
that's
Yeah.
all the information you get to know right now. So,
Hmm?
Krivar, it's your turn.
I'm out of spell slots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a total of 3.
so I'm seeing people being slaughtered by these big meat things.
Yes.
I will go. I will rage, bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will find the one who slaughters the most people.
Mm-hmm. The free-armed pissy one.
And I will charge it with my great axe.
Yep.
Or run at it, not charge action.
Yeah,
That-
you start running at it with your great axe.
As you run.
Or I
Like
can
it-
reach it, right, in my turn.
Yeah, you can reach it.
Yeah, and
As
then
you
I
run towards
slash.
it, the music changes.
Hmm?
And then I slash.
Yep. To attack.
Ah. Fuck, it's a 12.
You feel your blade hit into this creature, but not get proper, like, grip into this creature. It seems to be close, but not quite being able to penetrate through its thick hide.
Oh shit, I forgot.
So,
That's
that-
my turn.
that's Screamer's turn. That brings it to Phelan.
All right. I mean, there's a music shift as he's charging, where
Mhm.
it changes into. How many interests I have left? I think I've used 1 or 2. I don't have much in offense. I just need to let y'all know that. So I'm going to throw a vicious mockery towards the big guy and basically be like, oh, I can't think of a good insult that isn't actually offensive. I actually can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Wait,
Wow,
was
what
he
a
made for
failure of a
like bear
bard.
and wolf parts?
Yeah.
No. No. Absolutely not. That was even more terrible than I thought.
You're ugly.
I mean, I was just gonna yell, "Hey, fat ass!" at it, and just leave it at that. Let's just go with that.
Yep.
So wisdom save, assuming it's not immune to this shit. I think I've been playing too much of 3.5 in Pathfinder because they have immunities and whatnot, even at low levels.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom save.
Yeah. That's a 2.
I thought you were gonna be like, "That's a natural 20." And I was just gonna flip you off. All right, let's see. 4 psychic damage.
You see somewhere
Over the
side of this giant grotesque creature of flesh a reflection of its past when its main head seems to be that of a bear, and it remembers why it died Got too fat, too lazy. See, it looks back to its family,
My concertina
and
has changed tune, so instead of Attack on Titan, it's going doo 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 doo.
and you
Just
see
hammering it home.
somewhere that struck close to home for this creature. Seems really bummed out.
I'm
It's like
just on a roll with
you-
just making people sad today.
you see this creature just grabs up one person like sad eats. one.
Comfort eating on a person. Well, it's disadvantage on the stick's attack, so.
Yeah. So yeah. That brings it to the start of the turn again. So
Wait, did none of the
Reverse the
creatures
captain.
attack them?
no, the
Remember
how
creature
many meat
seems to
shields
be
we have?
We have
very
so many people in
busy
between
with
us.
Mm?
like the hundreds of meat shields. you
Okay,
guys
well
have.
then
the
my
captain?
dread ambusher is wasted then.
The captain has charged straight into that house. He bursted down the door.
He's gonna fucking
And he
die.
is
Or he's
just-
gonna kill her. It's really one or the other.
Running in.
This dude's a rage paladin.
Shame.
Paladin
Anyways,
of
well,
of rats
shame.
and that thing?
Anyways,
They are. So
no, the captain's going to charge in and most likely die.
he already
Shame.
did.
Anyways, yeah. Well, anyway, well, yeah. Oh yeah, it's my turn.
No, that's the most D&D response that it's. Oh, it's my turn. Just.
Yeah, I'm. Well, first of all, well, I'm going to just continue with having my prepared action, this time without Dread Ambusher. So,
Hmm?
yeah, I have Dread Ambusher, which means I would have
Yeah.
done one extra D8 on my first turn, but it's not the first turn, so it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, I'm going to prepare an action to, if they creatures try to attack one of the important people, I'm going to shoot it
Yeah.
with me crossbow, with me sniper rifle. It's basically a sniper rifle.
So that brings it back to
Moi? How far has Skelkor made it in relation to her?
he passes now. As he walks, he sees this Goliath lady, muscly, previously in a dress, now in something more warish. A nice looking scale armor. You can see a great sword hanging next to her side. And she seems to be heading down. And noticeably a griffin mask is on her face. The two others following her are two other animal masks. One is an octopus, another one is a boar.
So, okay then. I'll have him ready it for I kind of just follow her and ready the a bonus action to make him a follower and just ready the stinger. So he's gonna ready an action for stinging her if she or when she enters the battlefield
Yeah,
to throw her off.
so
My turn?
No,
Mhm.
maybe
No.
that's a bonus
yeah,
action.
that's fine.
I'm just going to continue the Eldritch Blast on the bigger one.
Mhm.
Does an 8 hit?
No. Strikes into this creature. It seems to completely ignore you. Snacks on another person like.
I'm your friend.
So. Yeah. You do see through the imp's eyes that Vishara is making her way down into like a center dance floor type area. A place where they will would hold banquets and similar, like a great hall. And seems to be settling down there with some more people. So, Creebar, your turn.
If I run now, the creature will get opportunity attack, right? Or
Yes.
But
it
then
will.
I will. Does that count as me attack?
That if it attacks you, he will attack, and it has disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
No, the creature, due to it being bummed out.
well,
Vicious mockery.
I want to. Is the path to the main entrance somewhat clear?
Yeah, it's somewhat clear. It seems you see a couple of corpses there of these things which used to look sort of human with use-ish thing cleaved through as the guard captain made his way through, but
How far is it?
Just imagine him as like a fucking Beyblade, just.
yeah, kinda.
Levi just like vroom, vroom.
He kinda just did the spin move all over them.
Well, then, how far is it?
Hmm?
How far is it?
I would say it's like a good run. It's at least 80 something feet, I would say.
So I need more turns.
Hmm.
Then I go for another great X slash,
Hmm.
and then I run. And that's another 14.
14 hits.
D12. 17 damage.
17 points of damage. You carve into this creature. You see a chunk of something you think was a human face at some point. Maybe something else you don't really want to know. But it's off, and with a ton of gore and other such things flows down from this, and you're like, this is kinda gross. Even for someone of your profession.
Yes, then I run
Hmm.
to the main entrance.
You start bolting away, and it's gonna get a swipe at you with disadvantage. So that is a 14.
It hits.
You suffer 18 points of damage as this creature
18.
claws into you.
Well, it's 9, but holy shit.
And I get to attack.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh god,
17 plus
that's worse
plus
than
5. That's 22.
Hmm?
That's 22 hit.
22 does definitely hit this
Okay.
creature.
And so it's a D10 plus 3, or it's a D10 plus Dex, right?
D10 plus Dex
Yeah.
plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency.
Is that
Ooh.
across, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a
no,
pl-
no proficiency to damage.
Proficiency isn't to damage.
Okay, we're
It's-
rolling to hit. Okay,
it's
then
to
yeah,
hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I thought it was.
Oh
damage.
no! Yeah. To damage, it's
Dexterity.
just dexterity.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
right.
that was my bad.
That's what I
It's
thought.
hit and damage.
The plus 2 was because of.
Hit.
10.
It's a D10 plus plus Dex.
So it's just plus the damage plus 3. It's 4.
4 points of damage.
Mhm.
You shoot into it, and it finds purchase next to the about 10 spears, which now are standing out of its chest, as this creature keeps mauling people out of pure frustration and anger
Yeah.
and sadness.
and sadness. A
And
bit of
sadness.
sadness, mostly
Yeah.
sadness actually. So, believe that brings it to Faywin.
Yes.
They win.
So how far is it to the entrance for me?
Wait, what?
Faywin.
They went. Oh,
They
I,
went.
I thought I was after.
No, but it wasn't his
No.
turn.
Oh, it was. Sorry, my.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah, it was a reaction based on.
I
was-
I
sorry, I
prepared
was-
attack. I prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the thinks and so I forgot.
Payment?
Okay. Then I want support. Cough, cough. You'll be fine. Take it up, you Mary Sue. I'm gonna make it worse for you. How about that?
No.
How about that?
How about that?
Like, okay. Out of character, I don't want to die.
It's a real shame that we don't have a cleric, huh?
Yes.
Let's make him one.
Yes. You're gonna be a cleric of war after this.
Yeah.
With a different kobold character.
His
They were his
brother.
convenient,
They have to be kobolds.
his convenient twin or father or something.
No, he just writes junior on the character sheet. I've come to avenge my father.
But his payment is 7. I thought he said like Kieran was 17.
Yeah,
Like,
I've come to avenge my father.
2-year-old.
So,
Kobolds grow up way
Oh, yeah, right,
faster than
fuck.
humans.
Kobolds
Yes.
are.
Yes, but I do.
They can
No,
live up
let's
to
not discuss
over
Kobold
100.
Lord.
I yell,
Yeah, so
I yell
they-
at the big creature. Is that all you got? He wasn't attacking me. He was attacking him.
Yeah.
So I'm still mocking him. It's still vicious mockery. But he's gonna try to hit you harder. He might also hit you. He might also have it worse.
It's far away now.
Well, that's
It left your.
I left.
yeah. He ran.
I'm 30 feet
around,
away.
So free in wisdom save.
3. Oh yeah. So
It ain't super.
that ain't
wide.
it, Chief. I'm just gonna give this consistent damage of 1d4. 3
Yeah.
and disadvantage on its next attack.
Ooh.
What do you say?
Oh, I yelled. Is that all you got, pussy?
It's like you see, it's like a mixture of like before it was sadness. Now it's pure another blind rage where the strikes become uneven because it's just filled with rage. As in, so its turn is basically after your turn. It leaps up into the crowd
Okay. I thought it was
And
coming
it
towards me
just-
because I just realized that I could probably take it better.
and it starts. It takes up a person, and it's gonna.
Don't worry, if I use
It
vicious
grabs
mockery
a
10 turns in
person.
row, I could probably argue that I can use words of terror to make it scared of
What
me.
hair color is the person
First,
have?
it grabs a person by the hand, and it uses this as a bowling ball to kind of throw it through a bunch of other people,
This really is a JoJo's episode.
Yeah.
and yeah,
It stand conveniently
starts ignoring people even more violently. Now, yeah, that brings it back to the start of the turn.
Okay.
Moving down.
Well, I think I mean, I'm pretty solid up on the rooftops. Yeah.
You feel somewhat safe.
It's like relatively speaking.
I mean,
I'm still here, right?
As long as you don't look behind you.
yeah. Well, I'm going to take a quick peek behind me before I focus back on whatever is happening. Then I am going to. I don't know if I should just straight attack or prepare an action, or just prepare an action. But I'm gonna go ahead and just prepare another action in case. This time I'm going to do it so that when it looks like they are going to attack, so it will hopefully hit first. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna prepare an action
Yeah,
to hit them before they hit my teammates.
totally fair.
Mhm.
That brings it back to.
How many flesh
I
monsters are there?
believe
How far is it for me to run to follow Kriven?
For you, Taylor, it would be. It's roughly 90 feet to the door for you. So
With 9 feet, yep. Oh boy, I would love to have a spell slot right now. Okay. I'm gonna... Shit, I can't.
I would say you could, if you sprint, you don't take an attack of opportunity because there's many people trying to kind of
Okay, yeah.
fight
so
and block off people
How
for
many
you
flick
guys to
mon-
pass through.
How many flesh monsters are there?
There are roughly 7 of them.
Like huge ones?
There is one particularly big with 3 arms, but the rest of them are still pretty big and terrifying. They are really managing to hold back like hundreds of people, but they are they're taking damage. They seem to be constantly worn down.
Do I see the guy I stole the crossbow from?
Yeah,
Perception check. Where is
do
he?
me a
Is he
perception.
dead yet?
Do me a
Just
perception.
on the ground.
Yeah.
The kid with the bowling ball.
No.
15.
15. You see down there, lying on both his knees, see a broken down man, tricked in the middle of fight, in the middle of the rebellion by his own teammate. He looks up and you can do me insight.
Insight, okay. 15, do I have... dirty 20.
You have read lips before.
Hmm?
He promises on his father, his great-great-grandfather, Harold, that he will avenge this betrayal. He will find the person in charge of taking his crossbow, and he will get it back.
I am so glad I decided to steal it as a human.
You see, like a proper resolve arrive in this person.
This man just leveled up from commoner
He-
into a class.
Oh no!
He's the paladin of vengeance.
He grabs one of the bat on the floor which you dropped when you ran away.
This
And
man's
he
gonna kill one of the beasts with the baseball bat.
he runs up and you see one of the bloated looking terrifying monster. He just bashes in the head of one of them and continues on fighting.
I'm glad I'm glad he took down one of the monsters, but I am now terrified.
It's like you didn't notice it before because he was wearing like a really big sweater which was homemade. But he's super buff.
This man, when he reached up and with the shirt, he flexed his muscles and now his shirt is gone.
Yeah.
Oh
This
no!
man
I
just
have,
this man just Goku powered
oh,
up.
I have competition.
Yeah, he just powered up into Ultra Instinct. Oh no!
Starts running up the arm of it and just like
This guy is going to be my friend,
your rival.
and if needed, I'll hurt you.
This man is going to wrestle you and win.
No.
It's got
The town is blown to
No.
smithereens by the results alone.
I maybe should have just whacked him with the baseball bat.
But you decided to make it very complicated. Now it has gotten complicated.
Like it made a really fun side story.
This is gonna be great. No, this is genuinely this is gonna be great. This is gonna be really fun.
Could have asked him to borrow
Yes.
it.
So that man is now on the loose.
It's his father's in him. He's not. Wouldn't give it.
Just
Can I?
just,
Is he running? Can I see him?
just do it like
do me a
GTA.
perception check, you two.
Just do it like
And
GTA. Give the crossbow
If
spray
I see
paint
him,
job.
can I yell?
Yeah,
though it's not my
you are able to take a free
I
action.
would
Like
say
in fact,
it's
scripts
a
away the
9.
naming.
No, you can't see him.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I've ended my turn. I think it's good now, if I
Mhm.
remember correctly.
No, actually, it is as your creature follows along. You can see Vishara making her way into this giant hallway. You can see her. She looks around a bit, and then she looks up to the giant stage curtains. And you can see the masks are only top masks, so you can see the grin of yellowish, closely bit rotted teeth which smile towards the curtains. And she sits down next to the stage.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Krivar, it's your turn.
Would it take an action to check if I can see him again?
You get a one last.
I got one last chance. I want him to join me.
One last reaction.
It's a 19.
You see there in the crowd, shirtless, broken down man, rage intent. He kicks one of these creatures in the face, like breaking it onto the ground, and then he brings down the bat and he just slams off the head. Like he stands on top of it and uses it like a holder to use it as a golf ball to shoot it further away off the body.
You did this.
Created this monster.
Well, at least, like, Golf has full. At least we have a new ally.
Can
At
I
least
yell?
we have a new power.
Everyone
I
else
ju-
has a new
I want
ally.
to yell
You might
for him
not.
to join
I
me.
might not. I might not. Oh God.
I
Just
want to
hide the
like-
crossbow.
Hey, you with the strong guy with the knee breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Do me a persuasion roll.
But I'm Criven.
Craven
As a
is great.
reaction, I'm gonna like
That's why you get the persuasion roll.
as a reaction,
Mhm.
I want to help him. Oh no, fuck reaction help. Sorry, can't do. That's not allowed, is
Yeah.
it?
Sure, why not? Just
Why
for
not?
fun.
Okay, so he gets advantage. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
like waving him and I'm like, come join us, my friend.
Well, you're also like going towards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna like changing my voice to be like very deep and like just like we're warriors here and we will end this.
And then there's my like, come join us!
Join our fight against corruption, young sir.
Oh God. Oh. 10.
10. He seems set on a goal. You can see that nod of, you've seen it in many warriors before, the resolve. The other pure, like, single-minded determination. And he only has one thing on his mind right now.
Kill.
Killing. So,
And crossbow. Was that an action or a bonus action?
Hmm?
Was that an action or a bonus action?
an action or a bonus action. That was a free action. That was
Oh.
something you get to do for fun.
Oh, nice. Well, so I'm, I guess, 50 feet away from the entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
With you coming, or?
Yeah, I was. I think I'm 30 feet away because I ran 60 feet and I was 90 of 90.
You are
Wasn't it 80?
roughly 30 feet away, yeah.
Oh, so he's in front of me.
No, he's 30 feet. He's close. I would say he's 10 feet away from you. It's like right next to you.
Okay. What's the range of a javelin? Is it 30 feet?
I think it's
believe-
30, 60.
I believe
20,
it's
60.
2060.
I
20,
would
it's the
say
same
it's
as a
20,
spear.
60, I believe.
Assuming, is it the same as a spear?
It's the same as a dagger, which is 2060.
Yeah, I would say 2060.
Hmm.
Meaning,
Then-
yeah, 20 you hit normally, 60 it's with disadvantage.
After 20, yeah.
I
you
will.
do disadvantage.
After 20 it's
I guess I'll
And
dash
60 is
dash
maximum.
towards the entrance and
Hmm?
just end up right outside.
Yeah, you charge and end up right outside of the entrance,
And
the
then-
door wide open already.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep. I believe that brings it to Feywan.
Yes. The kid with the baseball bat.
Yeah,
How far is he from the big fucker? The big guy.
I would say it's roughly like 30 feet away.
Okay. I try to get the kid's attention,
Okay.
and I try to point out the big guy. And I tried to say that he is the one that stops us from taking the mansion.
Okay.
Strike him down!
Do me a persuasion roll.
Hell yes. Dramatic persuasion checks.
Well,
My
you're
fine ass
you're
nails.
all vibing while I'm terrified.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Ooh, we are up at 19.
19. See, he looks at you and just like a nod of understanding, and you see the
Inspired.
gaze turn around. Yeah.
This kid's gonna get inspired.
You inspire him. You see his resolve strengthening even further. And is that the end of your turn?
No, because I'll use my standard action, assuming that getting his attention is
Yeah.
my standard action, to then get the big guy's attention. Drawing it towards me, specifically. With, what the fuck was I was about to say? You can't hit a kobold. You can't clear a crowd. Can you even touch me?
Could hit a kobold.
No, you couldn't take the kobold. You just got away. Like,
Yeah.
You're barely even bothered. It's 9 damage.
So that's a -1.
Easy. What is his negative to wisdom? Holy shit.
That's
3 more.
pretty bad.
That's 3 more, baby. So I have his attention while the fucking kid is gonna beat the shit out of him with a baseball bat.
You see, he's looking
I'm walking
rather
towards
rough, though, rough
yeah.
already.
Yeah,
So
I'm walking towards him
yeah.
with my concerta in hand, by the way. I'm just walking towards him
yeah,
casually.
you can see in a very cinematic moment of this creature starts charging towards you, and you can see the kid, right?
God.
He
Oh, God.
he
This is a setup and a
raises
half.
like he starts like turning it like all the way backwards. He looks towards the towards the creature, but
Is he,
almost
in
like
between? Is he like in between?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So he's gonna fucking try to home run this fucker.
and
He goes fast.
you can see him almost look past him, like he looks through the creature to even more of like an understanding. As you can see the inspiration, you start seeing a pure resolve you've never
This is how
seen
bards do
before,
damage, bitches.
as the bat starts to glow.
Oh my god.
What?
This is the most epic I could possibly have hoped for.
You have to come in level 2 Paladin of Vengeance.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Paladin of Vengeance. Paladin of
If he
Vengeance,
needs it,
Paladin of
if he
Vengeance,
needs
Paladin
it, he has a D6 to roll. It's a
Uh,
bonus.
Also, does anybody have a spare character sheet?
of Vengeance. Oh, yeah, I actually have one. I actually have it in the
I
back.
do. I have an extra empty character sheet.
Yeah, I have a lot. I bring them.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
want one.
Can I have one?
Sure.
Why? Wait, what?
You want with a spell?
Oh god, yeah. He thinks the baseball kid's gonna kill him.
Oh, true.
You could just give him the crossbow back.
You see a swing.
Just run.
You see this kid starts to swing, and you see he hits in the middle, and you see a of just an explosion of this creature as it starts to glow from the inside, as it compacts almost in slow motion and just incinerates over the crowd in a bunch of
the
flesh.
North Star.
I don't like this anymore.
So we need a
I
cleric.
want to be the strongest.
You know what you should do? The moment you see this, you should just put down the crossbow and disappear into the crowd and hope that he doesn't recognize you.
No, I'm going to make a character sheet for this guy. Next character.
It's your,
Next character.
But yes,
by the way, what's your stealth?
not good enough.
You let me keep the rooftop one, which was a nat 20.
No, I need you to roll.
Oh,
only
yeah,
one
Yeah, you've been
die.
in combat now.
Entirely new scenario.
Oh, sh. 15.
15.
okay.
You see a gaze meet your eyes.
Uh-oh.
And they sign up. You done messed up.
Oh, God. It's my turn now?
And it turns back into the crowd of monsters again.
Yes, I assume that like when the monster gets like exploded, whatever's left just kind of collapses and slides. I just continue walking over it while playing my stupid concerta and just continuing to rally the peasants around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the people after that victory, you see they just
Rally.
rally. You see that they cheer and they start like stacking on top of each other to start stabbing down these other ones. Just recklessly start even more aggressively
Holy shit, these guys are
beating
braver
up
than
people.
us.
Now,
I'm just
I
fucking
would
going
like
with
to-
it.
I'm a greedy
Put
coward.
down-
That's my character.
Put down the
If
crossbow.
I'm surrounded with people, oh, I know
I
how to.
would
I know
like
how to get the
to
crowd to continue.
Disappear. Book it to the point where I am like now you don't get range support, but you get the kid instead. I would like to make it sure there's 100%, not even not 20 can spot me because I'm,
You needed to have like a disguise or something. Or
I am
some shit.
disguised.
No, you're already transformed, but he knows your disguise. Your disguise is compromised. Have you ever played Hitman? Probably not.
Wait,
But
how
if
does
someone recognizes you in that game, you have to change what you're wearing so that way they don't recognize you again.
But change
You'll
your
find
face as
cosmetic
well.
surgery.
Steal someone's clothes or armor.
Change his
Temporarily
face.
wear it.
Do something more. Clothes.
Clothes help.
That enough?
I'm wearing the same clothes while disguise self.
Doesn't he use
or-
disguise self?
Yeah, I have
Can you use disguise self and change what you look like again?
no, but
Or
I
do you
can-
have like a consistent form that you just swap to?
when I have I am
Because if you're casting disguise self, then you can just keep doing that and just use that again to change to a different form, like
Yeah.
to a different
also
look.
remember, high enough insight can look through your disguise self.
right.
Yes. You just have a bonus.
No,
like
I'm
a bonus.
current-
The option is to run.
But like I'm currently disguised, then I turn back, and that is my new disguise because he hasn't seen me as a Triton.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
You've been seen as a Triton before, right?
I have.
Yeah, then everyone would recognize you as, the hero. So if you drop the crossbow, become a Triton, you're fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I ever become human again,
You're going to be human again. If you look like that when you become human again,
I will-
might be a bit of a risky situation.
Yeah,
risky
I'm-
business. New disguise.
I'm going to. But yeah, I'm going to turn back into a Triton. I look nothing like the guy disguised.
Mm-hmm.
You can change your clothing with disguise self.
Yeah, I did that. But like, so I'm I'm down between buildings. There's like no way period he can see me.
Yeah.
And then I turn back into Triton and
You dropped the crossbow?
oh yeah, I did. That was the first thing I did.
exactly. Yeah.
Um,
And you can like move towards us or move towards the entrance.
I
since
will
we're
not
going.
move towards you. I will not take the risk.
Alright.
Okay, but here's what I will do. I will keep the I kind of want to see. I kind of want to hide back enough to where they can't see me, but like I would have a small glimpse of like the rooftop the crossbow is on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
But yeah, so
can-
now I am in hiding, and hopefully he doesn't know me.
You can do stealth with advantage because you went far behind.
Yeah. 8. Okay, this is the highest. 8. This is the new character. This is the kid I need. Okay, so that's plus 18 plus 5. 23.
23. Yeah. You disappear into a corner and you have a good view of the roof. So,
Just remember that the rest of the party is going into the mansion, and we might want backup
I gave you backup.
to get into the mansion. We have more to do, my friend. Our job is not done. A hero's job is never over. We're not heroes, but we're pretending to be for today.
Yeah, but like I gave you the kid, which I hope is
questionable individual's job is never done.
which I
We're
hope.
mercenaries. Let's be real. We're mercs.
They're not employed
But
by
like,
themselves.
but
Trust
so
that
yeah,
the DM isn't trying to kill you, and so you can follow us.
again, like, I trust that even if he tries to kill me, the kid will. I do not look for being murdered is not on my bucket list.
We'll get to it later.
We'll get to it later. We'll get to it later.
When we
We'll have
finally
your-
reach level
So-
20, you're gonna be
You know
killed
how
by
to
the
back.
kid with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
So, next
So, It's my turn right now,
Mhm.
or is he's done right? Or-
It is. It is your turn, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna basically standing on the, walking up. I'm gonna be standing on the threshold, right, to the building.
Yeah, like you're standing next to Krivar, you see the open door now.
I'm gonna strike like a heroic pose and then like tighten the belt of my bathrobe that I stole from Nickelbag,
Yeah.
and like take the helmet, pull it down in place, turn around like on the heels, like the bathrobe is like spinning, and start walking in.
Yeah. Start walking in heroically in your bathrobe and weirdly extremely unmatching helmet.
Fish helmet.
Yeah.
Also, have I seen the fish helmet?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
saw me put it.
Do
You
I-
saw me put like.
Do I
on top
know
of it.
anything about the fish helmet?
History?
No, I do not.
I see.
It was not 1, it was a 2.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Krivar, your turn.
I follow him,
Mhm.
but I just run a little so I get in front of him.
Okay. So you're slightly in front of him.
Yes.
And as you guys are walking, you notice through your Galacor's eyes, if I remember correctly, you see a door burst open from one of the sides. You see a man covered
Here we
in
go.
blood. Rage-filled eyes as he looks straight at Visara.
He's gonna get
And he
fucking
goes-
murked.
So I want to start running.
I have.
Oh, you don't know. You don't
Yes,
know.
I don't know,
wait,
but I
just
want to.
I got it. Give me like 2 seconds to test this, because I think I might have the perfect fucking thing for this. That I
Oh my god. You can cast certain spells through familiar.
yes, and I think my if I
Shocking
remember correctly-
grasp.
Your time has ended. He starts going already on this, like, your time. has
Gilcor casting bless through.
No, I.
No, Captain, wait for me.
Like,
no, I don't. Fuck, I don't
No.
have the invocation to do it.
you can
Sadness.
you
There's one
start
invocation I
hearing
could, like,
the
speak through the familiar's mouth.
Oh,
you
shame.
start hearing this speech, and in return this maniacal speech about how people are imperfect and how, like, need to change, and we have gotten too lazy in the cities, and that has made us immovable and changeable. And this entire speech, as she in return grabs 2 needle-like things from her side purses and sticks it straight into her neck, and you can see like the veins start to pop out, and then
This is some Resident Evil
Oh
bullshit.
my god, she's
In
using drugs.
Yeah. Guys, she
And-
has steroids.
Yeah, steroids! Now I want to kill her more.
Roid rage.
I am extremely
you
glad I
see
got
her
removed from
8
the situation.
feet
You
figure
were never part of the situation.
grow up
I
to
was
10
sniping.
feet in height.
Not
You
there.
can see the spine
inside.
almost
Oh, we're inside.
We're trying to get into
from
there.
her.
Yeah.
And you can see that greatsword she wielded before is wielded in one hand, not 2. She grabs it up and she looks at the knight in front of her and charges.
He doesn't know this, right?
He doesn't.
Damn, we went to muscly girls, but that's a lot.
What?
He just hears me say that.
What? What do you mean?
Very well.
Muscly
Your
girls? Muscly girls?
You'll see.
Well,
do you
the
mean
way
by
is
that?
sort of open. The other monsters are not as strong as this big one, and the kid with the baseball bat is like going ham. So I'm just going to, I stop playing briefly to raise my hand and then point forward and just charge, and then I start running towards the entrance at full
Yeah.
speed
As you start charging forward, you see
with my
least-
entire company of fucking bards.
Yeah, you see, weirdly enough, the only people who followed you were all the bards. And They don't seem like the combat types, but they do make some really like dramatic music as you start running. Like,
When combat does happen, they're all like safely distanced
yeah,
and playing music.
yeah, of course. They are like an orchestra specifically playing everything. Like if you're sneaking, they go doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
As like the tension starts building, it's
Also,
So yeah,
question.
so you do get appropriately themed music
Yes.
wherever you go.
This is
And
what I
everyone
need.
else just they hear their battle
They
music
just hear it in the
fading
distance.
out.
You guys hear like from the doorway. You start hearing this entire noise of this orchestra going, going more and more intense.
Okay. So after waiting for a while to make sure if the kid has come back, if the kid hasn't come back by this point, then
Within 6 seconds.
Hmm?
6 seconds is better.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to let. Okay. So the kid. So I'm going to like look, see if the kid went inside, which he did.
You look. He hasn't gone inside.
Hmm.
He's out on the battlefield. He is hammering monsters and other such things.
Okay. Anyways, so I can see that he is like distracted and won't be.
Yeah, he seems very
He,
preoccupied.
yeah. He's going to kill me later, but like I'm going to stress about it like the entire session. So, or I'm going to forget about it and have it play. Anyway, where was the lady we were trying to kill?
Inside.
Okay, and we do have no confirmation about where she is.
No, other than you seeing her walk inside and being the first to spot her, no other confirmation that
Okay,
she's
I want to
there.
see if there's like an alternate way inside, like an escape route, like what she would use as an escape route, or somewhere she will go, like a panic room or an armory or something.
Okay, investigation.
I mean, I will.
We have to get to the mansion first, don't you?
He's
trying
just
to-
looking from afar.
I'm
right
trying
now.
to spot from the outside.
I think that would still be perception then. And
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that's
investigation
fair
is kind
enough.
of
I mean-
more up close and personal.
Manipulating
Perception.
the object.
I
Yeah.
mean, if I'm tracking, I get
I would say
advantage.
perception.
Yeah.
If you're tracking, it would be survival check.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and I get
But this
advantage
isn't
for
the
humans
tracking.
on those. Yeah, I know.
This is you
I
trying
got
to find
third-
an exit.
13 is 18.
18.
This dice rolls consistently.
You look around. There doesn't seem to be any like particular thing which would work as a exit. It would either be have to be something underground if it actually was going to get away without a problem,
Mhm.
or it would be on the other side of the house necessarily. But there doesn't seem to be anything easy.
Okay.
And there are the windows.
Mm.
If anything.
Well, I guess I'll then just, kind of start making my way around.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you're sneaking in.
Mm.
Yeah. So you use your full movement to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start sneaking in. I presume you jump the fence, so you
Oh,
don't
no,
have to
I'm-
be.
I go around the building. I don't go inside yet.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you start headed towards halfway around the building. Okay.
The recent NPCs has made me way too terrified of death to do anything specific.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just be paranoid.
You remember what happened last time?
What happened last time?
Last time your character was afraid of death?
Oh, yeah.
Death happened.
Yeah.
No.
But it wasn't I who died, so.
It wasn't I who died.
I was
So-
scared of death, so someone else took it for me.
Yeah.
No.
But okay, fine. I guess I'll then. But fine. He makes a point. I guess I'll just jump the fence and stuff.
Yeah. You jump the fence and start heading on inwards.
Trust that your party is going to try to keep you alive.
Yeah.
Even if baseball bat guy is like you for some reason, even though you've literally You're not holding the crossbow, and you don't look like the guy who took it. But if for some reason, at least trust that your party will be like, no, not him.
Yeah, I guess.
No, not him.
Taylor, your turn.
Deception.
My turn, yes.
Yeah.
So, can I kind of like just start tracing Gilcor's steps and just kind of finding the room?
Yeah, you would know where the room is. You
I'll be-
kind of mentally going through this place.
Yeah, I'll also signal to Craven just to take his time because I'm hearing like the orchestra from the back.
Yeah.
Just like let him catch up.
Ah, yes, I see. The bards are coming.
Wait, where did I
The
end
Lord
up with
Captain.
my movement?
about the
I
Lord
would say
Captain?
roughly outside
I'm on my way
of
to
the
inspire him.
place. So you're slightly behind
But
Mm.
and as
Faywin, which
Yes.
is just reached kind of past. You can see the bards if you stick your head in.
Okay.
How much time has passed? Just wondering, like since we first, or since I activated my form of thread.
Right now, I would say like a minute.
Then it's over, and I only got one charge left on that.
Oh no, that's my rage as well, right?
Mhm.
Well, if you went a turn without attacking or getting attacked.
Yeah, your rage
Then your
is
rage
far
ends.
gone.
Oh.
Yeah, your rage, unless you're like, I forget which level it is, but unless you have like
Pretty
endless
high
rage,
level,
it's pretty high. It's actually really high. Your rage ends if you don't take damage or don't attack something within the turn.
So okay, I'll also just take a look through Gelcor's eyes. What can I see there?
You see a vicious battle going on as you see the guard captain kind of fending on, blows, slashing, making stretches, and even in his half-plated armor he gets slapped around.
Guard captain's Knight Artorias.
There is a very obvious size and difference in strength, but he rises up again and keeps on fighting on. You see new scratches and what is probably going to be pretty nasty scars later.
Her lackeys, the octopus and the what's the other one? They're standing kind of back, right?
Yeah, they're standing and watching.
So Gelcor is gonna go like just fucking Metal Gear the one of them with like the stinger straight into the back.
Which one?
What kind of equipment are they carrying?
One of them, they're very roped, so you can't see the one of them, but one of them has a spear, which is
He's
very
gonna-
obvious because it's not possible to.
He's gonna take the one he can't see any weapons on. So then that is a that's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That hits.
And I need suddenly need a lot of dice.
That's a con save, isn't it?
Yes, not all of these dice, but I need to find the dice.
That
need
would
to
have
find
been
the
the
dice I'm
most
gonna
OP
use.
familiar of all
There's
time.
not many.
was-
That's the D4. He also takes 3d6. That's fun.
Was a 16 on the con save. I believe that succeeds.
16 on the con save. Yeah, succeeds. He still takes half damage. So on the con save, that is 11 damage before it's halved. And on the standard piercing, it is 6 damage.
Before it's out. So. You, Gilcor straight up just through the chest, just stabs, and I presume Gilcor also knows to somewhat keep them quiet as this
Yeah,
happens.
he's doing like the Metal Gear, like he goes like with one arm just through like over the mouth, and then both like legs on the shoulder, holding onto the head, and then just like with the tail just straight up through the heart, and then
Yeah. As you see the collapse of the creature afterwards.
and he's gonna spend any of the rest of the movement, his movement, just kind of pulling back up into the sky again while remaining invisible.
He can't be invisible after an attack.
Yeah, then
Since
he's
it's
gonna
not greater
pull back
invincible.
while visible, and then I'll just on the next turn issue the next one.
Yep.
Man, he really should have taken the disguise and then hidden the body. I've been playing Hitman, can you tell?
Yeah.
Now,
Gilcor in a guard's armor. Fucking tiny thing, lots of clothes just moving around.
Like leathery wings behind him, like a cape, like suspiciously
Krillin.
going into like a triangle over his back.
Yes.
Crimin, your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
I'll keep walking,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe I have no idea how far it is, right?
You don't know.
Wait, I need him to show me the way.
Yeah, he has
So I'll-
already walked in front of you pretty far.
I'll keep going in his
I'm
tempo.
walking slowly, just letting the bard catch
So
up.
you just move like 15-ish feet.
And
Yeah.
I'll be just ushering you to move faster, faster. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm basically like just gesturing
Yeah.
like,
It's-
let me do my work, please.
It's really funny because there's a very obvious way where he has gone, because you can see like the blood trail and you see like occasional corpses just of people with different masked
Kevin just
people
doesn't
around.
realize.
Yeah, he just doesn't like see the attachment, and it goes in a straight line. And you can see the broken open doors, and you're
Could
like,
be anywhere. Oh my god.
it's impossible.
What's this blood? He could be anywhere.
Sickos killing their own people. So, yeah, that brings it to Feywan.
All right.
You do catch up to them. now.
Yes, we're continuing to charge. You guys now have a full-on orchestra with choir and everything just at your guys' back. Various damaged and undamaged instruments, and me at the front with my fucking concertina.
So, I do want to ask a general question. Do all of you just want to skip to all of you moving forward simultaneously? Close enough?
I would say we all tried to like group up and
Yeah.
get to the room.
There's one thing. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, first of all, can you give me a reminder of the situation?
Right now, you are trying to hunt down a kind of Cambaronish woman named Vishara, which
Okay, so she was the blood.
the person who
Got jabbed with needles and now
jabbed
is
with
Yeah.
super
needles
big monster woman.
and
Okay,
is a
so-
giant Goliath from before, and is an even bigger
Steroids are
monstrous
cheating.
Okay.
Goliath.
That's why you can accept help.
Help.
In
Okay,
the-
then.
Instead of 1v1.
Okay, well then it wasn't. Then it is.
Steroids, that's
nothing.
cheating. Friends!
Then it is nothing.
Fucking
Okay.
in comes the squad.
So you follow along with the rest of the party then, right?
Yeah.
Behind the
You
You
squad,
aren't
the
that far
extra
behind
squad.
from this, making you
Yeah, behind the squad is the
So-
choir that's playing the fucking Pillarman theme.
all of you walk in simultaneously with this dramatic music
We kick open a
going.
door.
Before we do that, I want Gelcor to execute the other one as well. Attempt to.
Yep.
Execute
You can try.
66.
Okay, so he's not, or is he like just a roll attack? Or
I would say it's him versus this person now. So I'm gonna first. This person is gonna get one swipe at him.
Yeah, I'm just. reminding you
Okay,
he's in
hold
the
on.
air.
Higher, low.
He's in the air.
Higher, low.
High or low? Oh, this is fun. Low.
Nah. The person seems to try to throw the spear, but just misses pretty off target.
Yeah.
So, Gelcor gets one attack, and then we do the
Yeah.
intro.
So that is a 22.
22, that definitely hits.
Ooh, those are kind of disgusting numbers. So it's on
40
the
and on the con save.
14.
Mhm.
Then he wins with Defender because of Defender advantage.
For first, I said wrong, it's 16. Secondly,
No, he said 16. Yeah, sure.
no, I said 14, but I said wrong, it was 16.
16. Yeah, then he succeeds. And on the other one, so he takes 2 poison damage and 4 piercing.
Mhm. So, 2 poison damage and 4 piercing.
Yep.
Yeah, you stick into this other person, and he seems pretty hurt, but not hurt enough to die yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so meanwhile that's happening, you now arrive. The final door seems to be kind of shut, and I presume
Kick
Kick
it
it.
open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kick it open.
Yeah,
You
kick
guys-
it open, and then I lead the bards into playing the Pillarmen theme as we burst open the door.
you slam open.
I take cover behind anything that is taking cover of.
You immediately take cover behind one of those doors, which burst off the handles to use that as like a stealth momentum, and the rest of you stand there like majestically posing. As you can see, like one of the great sword is like deeply bedded into the shoulder of the guard captain, which is lying on the ground, and you can see the sword has like pierced, and you can see desperately a dagger which is stabbed through the arm as payback. But yeah, there seems to be someone who's pretty close to their end.
Yes.
And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
For flavor, I have swapped from the concertina in order to play that intro like theme to the Pillarman. I'm using
Natural
the
20.
violin while I'm posing
Nice.
dramatically on the side. Fuck.
16.
20.
Natural 20.
He is like,
Hey.
you roll well on initiative. You got
This,
it.
don't
this
roll
dice
on
is
it.
really
He
good.
does.
Well, if you roll an initiative, you can actually do a lot of like positioning stuff, set up like you did with the preparing actions and like cover fire, like stuff like that is very good
I have
for.
more
Except I
damage
kind of ditched the crossbow.
You ditched the crossbow, but you
how
have other
much?
things that you can
You
do.
have
I
more
ditched
damage.
the crossbow out of the fear of my own life.
Your D8.
Very reasonable.
Very reasonable.
How much?
16.
You know, if all goes to shit, we at least have the baseball boy. So he can clean up.
I mean,
We have a cleanup crew.
When we all die, he just comes in, just.
by the way, what is
Crossbow dual wielding.
+4, so 12.
Well,
by the way, what is the name? I asked the baseball bat kid what his name is because, yeah, sounds like an Ethan, but I don't know.
you never
Kyle.
replied.
We'll probably we'll have an interview with
Oh,
him afterwards.
Don't worry, he'll become like a guest part of the crew at some point.
Yeah.
He will
What-
probably
what's
like
his-
also
but I
become
asked him.
someone we use in our quest for power.
Yes.
Like I asked him.
Krivar.
Captain, he'll be the next captain.
Krivar. Krivar.
If the
Initiative.
captain of the guard.
6.
6. Okay.
He'll be 1.
I was joking that he'll be the next captain of the guard. The current captain of the
No.
guard will probably be promoted.
No. Oh, yes.
He'll be like deputy.
So, of course.
Yeah. But like before we burst in the door, I asked the baseball bat kid what his name was.
He isn't with us, is he?
He isn't with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
He was far gone. He is.
Oh no, he's
dealing with
outside.
these
He's
beasts.
whooping ass.
He's on the battlefield.
He's on the
hearing,
battlefield
like,
whooping the rest of the monsters that are left.
dude, like one bard is out there just to play the BFG division for him.
No, it's the only thing they fear is you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like
okay.
the drop in BFG.
Well, I
division
don't know
more.
what to do this turn. Okay, what do I see?
Delmar,
Delmar.
Sorry. Delmar, you see the guard captain pinned with a great sword in his right arm, and you can see he is stabbed through the arm of the. Goddamn.
Mutated
why-
Vishara.
Yeah, Vishara, and you can see Vishara's monstrously giant hand now with claw-like appendages raised over his head.
I do not.
In the name of love. Sorry.
I do not want to get close to this thing. So.
And that's the issue. We're 3.
But how?
Extra damage.
Well, no, you're mainly.
Yeah.
If you're stealth, you could probably like either set up some stuff or get some sort of distraction going or
Yeah,
whatever.
doing a non-ranged ranger was not the smartest thing. So I'm going to get a ranged weapon when this is over.
We will acquire a ranged weapon for you that will not incur the wrath of a incredibly strong random child.
Or hear me out. we repeat the cycle and have an army.
You just keep using this one figure, this one form of yours to piss off as many strong people as possible. You then vanish, become a Triton. They're like, he ran that way.
No, you vanish and kill him. You kill the form and you're like, I have finally put an end to this person for you all.
Oh my god.
Now,
Yeah.
Find
Yeah,
someone who looks
Now,
like that form.
unfortunately, if I don't like, I don't want to be the first one to go up and attack this, but then I don't get Dread Ambusher. So that's the thing. Am I stealth?
Yes.
yeah, you are stealth. You are using currently the door which flew off the handle from Creever's kick to stealth. So as it kind of flied off the handles, you jumped
You literally
behind
chased
it.
the door.
Yeah.
You chased the door to hide behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of dope, actually.
Yeah. Didn't even have to do acrobatics.
Just hang on to the door.
Okay, how far is the door away from?
It's headed towards, so you could get close enough to get a proper surprise.
Okay, I'm going to sneak. I'm going to sneak attack,
Mm-hmm.
which I can't remember how worked because I haven't played a rogue.
So sneak attack for you would just mean advantage
Okay,
on both your attacks.
both.
I would say both.
I-
Because you attack simultaneously, almost.
Okay. Okay, so the first attack is 18. 18 plus 5. This is what my cutlass is. It is 23 for the first attack.
Definitely it.
Okay, and the next attack does a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, you
Flip a coin.
slam into this creature. Total damage?
Okay. This is a D10. I gotta find the D.
This is with your scimitar, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but we called it a cutlass.
Yeah,
Okay,
cutlass,
This is
but
with yeah, it's with a D6 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, so with the first attack, it does 6 damage. With the other attack, it does 3 plus 5, 8.
8.
And with Dread Ambush, and I get to add another D8
Yes.
with Dread Ambusher.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Give me a total in the end.
Slayer, the
how
archetype?
does
Give me
okay,
a total in the
I
end.
think it's
And-
Stalker. We don't have it.
which is an extra 5.
So how much is total?
I don't know. Okay, so the first one was a 1, then plus the 5 plus 5 damage, which so 6 plus, and then the next one was a 3, so 8. So 6 plus 8, which is
9, actually.
It's 9. 6 plus 3 is 9.
Yes, and then
no
add your
3
dexterity.
plus 5. 3 plus 5.
Plus
I
1.
rolled-
It was a 1, then a 5, then a 3. 1.
No, the 5 was the D8 from Dread Ambusher.
But then you said there was a 1 to start with.
Oh yeah,
The first roll was a 1.
The first attack was a 1. The second attack was a 3. The Dread Ambusher was a 5, and
That's a 9.
1, 3, and 5.
yeah, but the 5 does 5. I haven't rolled for advantage.
Advantage is to hit.
Advantage
not to
is
damage.
No,
to
I
hit.
mean the
Critical hit.
Critical.
Yeah, you
critical,
can roll
critical
more.
you decide normally ahead of time if you double what's on the dice or if you just roll all the dice again. Or twice, rather.
No.
Yeah. Well, I
Are you
guess I'm-
doubling the dice or are you rolling them twice?
All right. Well, I'm rolling them twice.
Okay,
Then
then
this is
do that.
9 so far.
It's
It's
9.
9.
Okay, now you roll again.
I'll be your extra hands when you run out.
Yes.
Yeah. And the final one is a 6 plus
Six.
5, 11.
You need to.
No, you need one more.
one more for you, and you.
Or
do one
wait,
hand.
no, it's
Final
not.
one is a 6.
Yeah, that's
plus
one.
Yes.
9.
And then how many dice did you roll to start with?
Okay, I rolled.
Don't tell me the number. Tell me what dice you rolled.
I rolled 2d6 and 1d8.
Okay, then you rolled 2d6 and 1d8 again.
Oh,
Yes, you re-roll all the dice.
I'll be in
Oh,
war hands.
So we're at 9 to start with, and then you rolled one of the d6, and you got another 6. So we're at 15.
Okay, I am going to.
So one more d6 and one more d8, because
Okay.
you've already rolled one of them. So
And this is why rolls so great, kids.
Okay, this is 6 on the D6 and a 1.
True.
and there you go. So 22. 22 is where we're
Look
at.
at this.
22.
22
Yeah.
damage.
You use the door as a shield first, and you suddenly appear as Vishara looks at you. You jam this scimitar into the eye, and you can see just a streak of blood as you take the right eye straight away.
Yeah.
You see a
Stabbed her with a
screech.
slashing weapon.
Yeah.
That's how critical you hit her with. You stabbed her with the slashing weapon and then slashed to bring out the weapon.
Yeah. So
You need to make
sank
it
in
like
and then dragged it
big
out. You
jab
can
into
see just
music.
like a crack through the side of the head as where the blade went through. And you hear this eye-piercing screech as she turns around. The blade's still in, but
The moment she
totally
sees us
distracted.
all.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
So
Wait, so the blade is still inside
No,
her?
no,
you-
you dragged it out from. So you stabbed it in, and then you dragged it out
The great
sideways,
sword.
taking
And
a bit of the
she's-
skull.
And she's still alive?
Yeah, she
Okay.
is
How's the room I'm
super
in?
numb.
How's the room I'm in?
The room is a very beautiful, like, dance floor, and there seems to be this giant stage in the background and everything. But
Are there any elevated areas I can get to?
the stage, if you parkour enough, you can get up to those secondary balconies.
I will risk. Also, am I in within 5 feet of her from the finishing attack?
Yeah, so she will slap you if you walk away.
I mean, I feel like she will slap me regardless.
Might be,
Huh?
might be a strong possibility of that.
Yeah, she'll slap me regardless. So I guess I'll attempt the attack. I will take the attack of opportunity, and then I will try to parkour like up to the stage, or like no, not the stage, but like the
Yeah.
stands. Yeah.
You do me a acrobatics as you get slapped by her.
Does she
hand.
hit?
Oh yeah, she does.
How much did she roll?
A 26,
Yeah, she barely hit.
barely.
That was a
And you suffer 8 points of damage from the hand.
17. And how many? How much?
8 points of damage from
8
the
points. Ooh.
backhand.
Okay, but I rolled a 17 total. Where did I put there?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to run down.
That's
the
it. And how much did you get on acrobatics again?
17.
17. Yeah, you jump up parkour as you get on one of those columns, which are mostly for decoration, like halfway engraved into the side. You kick off one of them, backflip up to one of the balconies.
Nice.
Now,
Okay. So that's,
that brings it to Theo. Or
Which character?
Taylor.
Yes. So I'm gonna take the bathrobe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna throw it behind me as I activate Form of Dread again.
Okay.
I am wearing clothes underneath the bathrobe. I'm
You're not flashing.
just completely nude in the fish helmet.
Should
I will
instantly
admit
fails the-
that
intimidation.
might actually be a save. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Peak
so that
intimidation.
let me just quickly jot down my 11. Nice. Okay.
As he does that, he does it in time with the music, by the way. So he after the screech, the music kind of had like the drop moment, and then boom, boom,
Yep.
as he does the dramatic cloak thing.
The-
And then I'm gonna.
These ethereal eyes start popping up around him.
I'm gonna leave the other eye intact. It's time to earn my pay as an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
So that is a 22
That definitely is.
with 10 force damage and a wisdom save for frightened.
Mm-hmm. That is a 22.
A 22, yes, she saves.
Mm-hmm. So you blast into her, and you can see a moment of like hesitation, and then you see like the crazy drugged eye kind of immediately spin around a bit and just ignores everything.
Can I like as a reaction to that,
Mhm.
just kind of take out the eye jar and like just ping on like the glass?
Mm-hmm.
Are you jar?
Eye jar. Don't you have one?
Casually.
You
Everybody.
have 2 eyes?
I have a jar of them.
You know, extras.
Vishara has one less.
Dimple Cobb from the other campaigns.
Well, I only have eyes equal to one more than Vishara.
You see,
2 more, because you have
I
her
have
eye.
more eyes than the average
You have
population
2 more,
of the
because
world.
you have 3.
You have her
1,
on
2,
the sword.
and 3.
Oh yeah.
you see Ashara brings up her foot and is going to attempt to smash in the head of the guard captain.
No!
It's a shame that my turn didn't come before.
No.
Which is a 23.
No!
Hits.
You hear a, like, as the head gets smashed into the wall, you can see the wood where it was standing on, the head kind of carved into it, and blood from the nose. This person seems at least completely unconscious, if not worse. As he is broken a bit into the floor by the
I
stomp.
cannot hex or
And then she looks at you and dashes towards you.
Oh, not the one who took her eye.
Yeah, just a sprint immediately. easier
So
to
opportunity
see.
attack.
No, I'm.
No,
No,
he
he
ran
left
away
her,
and flipped onto one of the balconies, so he's hugely in the way for anybody.
Okay.
So she isn't sprinting, but she isn't dashing, but she is moving fastly towards you, and she's gonna do another strike.
It's kind of like just for flavor. As she's moving in, I'm gonna basically take all my eyes, just command them into like a single eye shield in front of me,
Yeah.
because they're my extra hit points.
As you do that, you see the blade starts to move towards you. That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh god.
And you suffer 16 points of damage
Thank fucking god.
as it carves into this. How much do you take any actual physical damage? Or
Oh yes, I take. It was 16 damage.
Mhm.
I take 5 physical.
Yeah, you see.
No, yeah, that's 5 physical. So I have 15.
You see the shield you're making starts to crack as you're holding back. You see yourself get pushed back, and the slash into you, and you see a hideous grin on the other side. You think that's all it'll take, boy? She is giant, like 10 feet tall. Yeah, that will bring it to Kriven, I believe.
Sorry.
Level 6.
No, it's Faywin first. My bad.
Something this size is the thing now.
I mean, I could also mock her for only being one-eyed. You know, I have a.
You can
Okay.
color that. You can color that.
I'm gonna cast as a bonus action, healing word.
Mm-hmm.
I allow the music to continue playing as
Yeah.
the inspiration to awaken our downed comrade.
Yeah.
So that is D4 plus charisma. So My man's is at 8 health. Max
That
rolls,
is
bitches.
good.
I mean, it's still not enough to really take a hit, but
You see the figure rise in the background.
do 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 do.
It's a bonus action, right?
Yes, it is.
This is not the theme we're
So-
playing, but it's not the
Question
theme.
is,
I also
do I go aggressive or defensive?
Or
have a question about that
inspiration.
point.
Could use inspiration, but I feel like overall that would be the least effective of all the things currently.
Probably.
Consider that I could use my inspiration die for something very different and very fun.
Okay.
I dropped the violin.
You
I
drop
dropped the violin.
Yeah.
And I pull my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
And the music changes, and I cannot remember what the hell I said it was going to change to. Doom music, I believe. The only thing that fears
Duel
is
of Fates.
the only thing they fear is you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lunge,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to stab her.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I got a 20. I am a fucking legend.
Blessed by Armin. Happy birthday!
Yes! 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 Because I was going to use my Bardic Inspiration to use Psychic Blades to add
Yes.
2d6 to that. So now I get 2d6 and a d8. Hell yeah. I do not have many uses of this. Let's see. Let me try to not get nail polish on this. Let's see. I'm so happy I called it.
Roll a natural 20 as
Yes! Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a crit.
Yeah. You guys are critting like crazy.
Ooh, I'm doubling dice. That's okay. 6, 12, 24 plus dexterity, so that's plus 4, 28 damage.
28 points of damage. You take this rapier and you. Where do you aim?
Through the throat.
To the throat. You hit in and you straight up go through the throat. And you can still just see this grin of a sick sense of almost pleasure seems to be derived from all of this. But you can still see the damage of the main body as blood starts to pour over your blade. And as you whip it out in an elegant fashion, you can see blood just.
Yeah, the flick that leaves the arc, the elegant arc of blood as you like.
Yeah,
as-
it actually makes a teeth.
No, it's
You do.
it's like a water fountain just with blood.
No, but when with the sword, when you flick it, it like is completely clean and there's like a perfect line of blood, right? And it's just more trouble than you're worth.
Gewoon Pierre, på mijn rug.
I need to see JoJo. Dude.
This question can wait for my turn, but I'm just curious. So we're in a ballroom.
Yeah.
Is there chandelier, and how far away from under it is she?
She's about 20 feet away from it.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's impossible, it just takes a bit of effort.
If we only had telepathy,
Or telekinesis.
Or voices.
those are.
Or,
If you want to do. Okay, is it his specific turn, right? Or is it
Cribbin's
I
his turn.
believe.
Cribbin before me. Or before, Cribbin
No,
after me.
it actually is not. So you know, right after you, comically
yes.
enough, you see rising up, blood pouring from the cracks in the armor. I am done what you're at. You see the captain
We
of
really
the
are
guard,
turning him into the Doom Marine.
and he charges again.
This man is going to be terrifying.
At some point in
great.
life.
They created two fucking like insanely powerful characters in one
Oh.
Yeah.
Swear
Welcome to Bards.
I mean,
You-
Bards.
charisma-based characters.
bars and rogues.
You see in his
Always
anger.
getting everyone into trouble.
You see in his anger,
I
he
get the-
swings and you
I
see
get the
almost an
negative sides of
instant
the rogue.
reaction of a block from her
Kleptomania.
arm from the first attack, and then The second one swings under, and you see she brings the sword over to parry it upwards. And he seems incredibly angry and frustrated and ready to go, but sadly missed. So, that brings it to Kumar.
Finally, I will bonus action rage,
Mm-hmm.
and I will great axe it.
You will do what then?
Or can I see that it's? Can I see the fact that she's using steroids? Is it visible to me or to Criven?
Do me an insight check.
That's a 9 probably. It's a 9. No, or an 8.
Nah, this is just a really buff lady.
How does
She does
Criven seem
I heard she
confused by
does
her strength?
CrossFit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, like what the how did
So yeah,
you?
he is confused by her strength, right? Criven?
Hmm?
He is confused by her strength.
Yeah,
How
he
did
is
she grow so
confused by the
She does
Okay, he also
CrossFit.
has-
buffness.
Yep.
Right.
He's yelled out now, so I can.
Mm-hmm.
God, she does CrossFit.
And she's vegan.
She does the Saitama regiment.
She does
Just
not.
like, how did she get so tall?
She doesn't skip leg day.
Drugs.
I am the only one who knows that.
So CrossFit.
You wanted to?
Yeah,
yes,
Ma-
you're.
plenty.
But yes, you're right. CrossFit is a drug.
Criven,
Because you know
your
you get
turn.
really.
Well,
No, the most powerful drug. Love.
this is gonna be fun.
Addiction
and,
is a form
rage
of
and
love.
attack and
Not a good one though.
19.
19 definitely hits.
What a fucking call out on the 20.
It's a 14 damage.
14. You carve into, you break some of the scale mail away. You see this peril, like the body looks almost like it's a sculpture in the way of the muscles being like. It looks inhumanly muscly. It is very veiny. Pretty gross in one way, but
There can only there can only be one.
One what?
One strong.
Do
Mhm.
CrossFit do?
So- that brings it to the start of the turn.
All
now.
right.
Oh wait, actually one thing.
Yeah.
You get swung by legendary action.
Ah, you gave her legendary actions.
Of
in,
course,
against
I'd-
a party that's level 3.
Yeah,
You know who's DMing this, right?
you know
Remember
me.
what he used the first session of our previous campaign?
Oh
Yeah. So it's a dirty 20.
20 will hit. It should be interesting.
The chicken dragon.
You suffer
Legendary actions.
you suffer 11 points of slashing.
Okie doke.
As
How bad does
grab the blade and
how bad does she look percentage-wise?
she looks pretty bad. She looks fairly fucked up by all of you.
Okay.
Goddamn critting on every move.
Now,
Not so now.
now, when you said I jumped up to like the viewing areas, you said
Yeah.
I used the pillar.
Yeah,
How loose are those pillars?
I said they're engraved into the wall.
Okay.
If you roll high enough, you can chop it up.
If you,
Anime
Ow.
swordsman.
Okay, I feel like that's a no-go. Is there something there I can use? Is there something there that could be useful?
so, if you do a high enough acrobatics, you have a possibility to jump onto the chandelier, grab onto it, use the rotational like swing gravity force to flip that with yourself to slam dunk it on top of her. It's just a
But if you roll
it's
a
gonna
one,
be
don't hit
some
us.
pretty high checks, but if you do it, the reward is great. It's a big chandelier.
How far down is it?
It doesn't matter.
It's like, I would say 20-ish feet.
Okay, and you take 1d6 damage
You would take
every 10 feet, so 2d6s.
You would take. You don't completely know for sure, but yeah, you would say around that if you just want in game. Yeah.
I have more. I have more than 12 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's almost dead anyway, so sure, why
Yes.
not? Why not?
Do a
I cannot fear death.
You can do an acrobatics or athletics.
I'm doing.
Can I have my crew inspire him?
Yes, I will allow it.
So you're gonna get it. What?
You will get a D8
Yes,
of inspiration.
Because the crew will be.
Okay.
You feel the song in the background.
Yes, I keep forgetting to unmute myself when
Okay.
I'm talking.
Okay. Are we ready? Okay. This is a 13 plus the 3 from dexterity.
You can throw a d6 to add to that. Or d8, you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I will. But so like it's currently it's 16. 16, 19.
16, 19. You grab, as you jump, you grab onto this chandelier. You start swinging and swinging and swinging. It makes you slightly nauseous, and then you do the pull. I need you to do me a athletics roll.
Oh God, I'm not good with the athletics.
You do not have inspiration for this one.
I do not. But it is a nat 20, so it works.
Oh my god!
Pull this with all your force, and you aim, and you see this giant chandelier. This chandelier is like at least, I would say, it's a 3 feet. Yeah, I would say maybe 15 feet. 15. It's a ginormous chandelier. As you yoink this giant, beautiful glass-like crystal shape, you throw this down as you start. Okay, I will need to. So you can choose here.
Yeah.
It can either land on the guard captain and her, the guard captain or Quiver, or the guard captain or Faven.
What do you mean the guard captain?
No, the guard captain and
The boss.
The boss.
So Vishar. So it's gonna hit Vishara and one other person.
Yeah,
Either
which is
Kriven,
standing
me, or the
next to
guard
it.
captain.
Okay,
Yeah.
who has the most hit points?
It's definitely me.
And you're in rage.
Yes, so effective a lot of hit points.
Cause I'm a little over half.
This is not personal.
That is okay. Hold on. That is
killing
maybe. I know we were joking about how you and I just kind of embody rogue and bard respectively, but that is the most rogue and or bard thing to say. Look, it's not personal. Dead. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die out of character.
Okay. So
That's not good.
You're just gonna kill another one of my
roll me
characters.
66,
66. Okay.
66.
and I need you to do the save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
I can see it, so I have advantage. Right?
Danger sense, yeah.
Yeah, danger sense. You don't need to see it for danger sense to give you advantage.
This counts as a
Against the
trap.
fact That you can
Yeah,
see.
this counts as a trap or an area effect.
No, but it's against
Any, yeah,
that
it's
you-
any dexterity save the base
Si-
thing. So you just have an alert, like,
Spider sense.
yeah, basically.
cold senses are tingling.
My kobold senses.
Okay. Gotta find a lot of D6s
oh,
here.
it's a 19, so it's a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you succeed.
Uh-huh.
That's half damage.
That's half damage, yeah. And
Okay.
you're enraged,
Half.
so you will take half
Okay, are we
due
ready?
to this being bludgeoning.
Okay. 4, 3,
2.
5,
Calculator?
3, 4, 2.
And in total,
Okay, so in total that is 6, 10, 6, 10, 15, 21.
you
21 damage.
see full speed this missile-like object of this giant chandelier. You
I
feel
take 5 damage.
you feel a sense of sudden like danger, like instinctual, and you immediately jump back, and you can see Bashara readies her blade to strike at you, and then she looks up, and you can see that's the moment of this close to her face, the giant chandelier, and just smashes her into the ground,
I need a one
fully making her prone. You can hear a like crack as probably the jaw just straight up unhinges or breaks, and a bit of teeth and a lot of blood starts pouring out, and you see the fallen form of Bashara, which is like
Now your jaw
at the
matches your
verge.
personality. Unhinged.
This dice. This dice.
We just walk past Joe, so it's like,
When it's my turn, that will be my vicious mockery.
This dice is amazing.
Yeah?
should probably go get it.
I've been using it the last 2 sessions.
Bring my
Fayway.
dice today.
I have one
It's your
dice.
turn.
She's not dead yet. How is she looking for
She
something?
I have
is
these, but they are
looking
annoying.
as verge as you get. She is prone. She. If you guys end it now, she can fight back. She is most bones broke.
I want to kill her.
I'm gonna yell out, Gelcor, dual tech!
I'm sorry.
Use
what is
tackle
this?
attack.
That's a Chrono Trigger reference. That's
As
an old ass game.
as you yell towards Skelkor, you see him turn around, and you can see him in like a position. You can see a person with a what was it again? I think it was a fox. Yeah, a fox mask lying on the floor as Gaelcor has like the over the neck grip of choking them out. Like you can see the tail assisting with restraining one of the arms as like the chokehold over the neck grip.
So basically, I'm gonna have him attack with a stinger, like, you know, like fucking like little like. He can transform. Let me check quickly. What would be coolest term? Yeah. No, I can't fucking. That's wasting an action. So I'm just gonna have him fly in, sting. It's sting her with the. Sting her with the. Or wait a sec. No, I can't provoke. Wait, how to sting with the. Have him sting her with the stinger. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
30-20, definitely.
Can I also roll my Eldritch Blast? That is the hit for that, or?
Eldritch Blast. This happens simultaneously, so yeah, you can do Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's an 11.
No,
12.
12?
It's
That
a ranged
misses.
attack. On a prone? I don't think she counts.
It's prone, but it's
She's
close enough,
big.
so I will give advantage.
What?
I'll give you advantage. It's like a finishing move, so.
Please, miss. I really
Uh,
want this.
16.
Damn.
16? Barely hits.
Barely hits.
Let's just roll everything.
Yeah,
Also,
this is all
your
the,
poison is doubled.
my
What?
poison is doubled.
That one. Can't
Oh.
save.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I get
I
one
love,
action.
I love
This whole
I might need
combat.
to.
Meanwhile, I have a
1d6.
band. I have been living the bard life.
I've been living the rogue life.
You have kicked ass.
I have not
Yeah.
been living the barbarian life.
Look, you have definitely carried fights previously. This time it was absolutely fucking between me and Pethin, just completely stealing the show.
Ah, yes.
I
there.
stole it outside, you got it inside. Hell yeah.
That thing was fucking cool.
I know.
Okay.
Been a finisher.
So,
Almost.
Very
Almost.
close to be.
organizing everything. Just to get
So
this
now it's the
into,
little
okay,
imp.
so that's 10. So it's 17 poison damage.
17 poison damage.
Plus 7. Plus 7 piercing damage. And 8 force damage. So in total with was 17. Yeah, 17 plus 7, 24 plus 8, 32 damage in total. So I'm
Yeah.
basically gonna have the Gyoku go in like kind of for like a fly kick, but with his stinger like going parallel with his leg. And as he strikes, I'm basically gonna go out and just to the side of like her neck and Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. So you and Gilcor basically do the last finish off touches. The poison seeps through the body, and then the Eldritch Blast blasts off the head.
Yeah, I
And you have a fresh dangly head now.
I was like, are you?
I'm gonna look,
You've been muted all this time.
no.
And
Good.
that.
And so, the curtain falls.
I think
Oh,
that's
no.
where we'll end it for today.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So,
That was absolutely fucking excellent.
Yeah. So glad I did not stay outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, it was awesome.
Things will be set up for you if you go like to be a hero or just to be a badass.
The cooler
Baseball
shit
bat
here
guy is still waiting, but we will deal with that.
Deal with that.
that is for next time.
He'll get
It
his
is-
crossbow back.
Ah,
That
he'll
could be like a
he'll be
real.
hunting down a guy that doesn't exist for a while, and then we'll find someone who looks like your other form, and then we'll be like, he took it.
He'll forgive.
Hey, Charles doesn't is like looking for. Charles
Leo,
doesn't is,
can I have
like
this?
is looking
No,
for like
remember
a divination
personal
wizard
thing.
to help him figure out who
Can I
stole it,
inspiration
where
for
they
that?
are, and
Well, he only has a physical description to work by.
yeah, but
So-
It was funny.
he's literally working
But I
his
would have.
way.
I just forgot the entire thing
that's
of
an
the
entire
inspiration,
party
but there were
campaign,
multiple
like a
things I
side
might
campaign
actually
ready to
give it the
happen.
inspiration. If you
Level
make something
1
which
commoner
just
paladin.
properly makes me just 100% break character, I might give inspiration, but
Okay.
it hasn't been something that is. There was one thing this session which I remember just made me completely break character, but
What was it?
no, I can't remember. But there was something everybody found like really funny, but I cannot remember.
Probably one of the bullshit things I said.
There has been many bullshit things.
I think it had some.
Oh wait, no. It might have been the nothing personal moment.
No.
I'm pretty sure that killed me.
That killed you. Not me as much. I find it immensely entertaining. Just
Okay, well, then it might.
actually, no. I'll give you the inspiration because I admire the fact that you just took the leap of faith jump to use a chandelier, and
Would
also
you have made
with
it,
the
would you have made it with a 16.
no, it was a like
I did base my character Jack Sparrow.
Oh my god!
was
That's
a.
why you have a scimitar.
it's a
I have a
D-
cutlass.
It counts like stat-wise. It counts as a scimitar, and technically, Sparrow doesn't use a cutlass either. He uses a hanger. It's a longer sword.
I know. I talked to him about it.
Yes.
And when we made character.
Much like when I made my Virgil ripoff.
Yeah.
Yes, I use a katana technically, but it's honestly just a reskinned longsword.
Yeah. But
This is excellent.
But I mean, I had more than 12 hit points, so I would have been fine.
You had 12 hit points.
I had more than 12 hit points.
So what are people doing for their level ups?
Level up now?
No, I mean later in general. I'm just interested.
My entire character is based around manipulation and guiding people where I want them to be, which is fine. That's been working. In combat, it is less useful if I'm not fighting humans, and I don't have a lot of spell slots to deal with humans
Keep your
either.
band.
I genuinely might ask to see if the band will just be a part of like a following.
Every time you walk
I
someplace,
actually
there's
have-
gonna be a-
No, we just have a band that follows us, like, and is not a part of
Chris.
the main story, but is always there.
You get like a.
Chris,
That's the thing. I have a magic item.
I have.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like
made a
it's like the
magic
pocket
item a
band.
while
When we
back.
end up in the ninth circle of hell, there's just a group of 20 bards behind us
I have.
playing music.
It's just
Civilian
like
bards,
you're
mind
at the
you.
end
I
of
would
the
like
sea,
you
but
to-
those bards are still there with you. You're inside the Kraken's stomach. Those
We are
bards.
stealthing. There are 20 people with us. They do not have to roll.
And they're also playing music.
They are simultaneously playing music.
This
But
is
they,
relevant.
people just ignore them.
But
This
like,
is relevant, but I do have human as favorite enemy.
Yeah, I remember you said that you had an advantage
Oh,
on tracking
also.
humans.
Okay, so I forgot. This entire fight, you should have asked because she was considered a humanoid.
She was still considered a humanoid. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Which was advantage on
would've-
everything.
That would have given you advantages. You didn't need them in the end.
You didn't need it, but you did
I rolled-
great without.
I
I'm just
rolled-
saying.
Nat 20s on both attacks I did.
Yeah, incredible.
Which also, I love these Arctic dice.
Oh.
Yeah, we are still live. We're wrapping up, so we're just kind of like. Yes, yes. We're not used to ending before we have to leave.
Flare gun.
I
For
like
what?
these, but I love these Arctic dice.
Yeah. So that was sick. If
I'm-
you guys want to, we could talk about level ups or character ideas on stream, or we could just kind of start closing down now.
Also, I am going to write backstory for baseball backstory.
I already have an entire
that's
backstory
Leo's thing to
plan.
say.
I'm gonna.
Leo,
And
no,
we're gonna have-
any NPCs are all entirely at the DM's control.
it's so much more fun to just
It's-
learn his backstory than
Yeah.
knowing it.
It isn't mutants and masterminds.
I know.
Unfortunately, you don't get Baseball Kid as your sidekick.
Oh, I need
Hey,
a
we,
sidekick.
we had the
thing
B team
is-
idea.
The thing
we
is,
did have
Theodore,
a B2 idea. That
I
would be a
need a
secondary.
sidekick.
the thing is,
Yeah, but
if
you-
we
then you-
get
I need to
baseball
find
back
someone,
kid
but
as
just
like a
give me
companion, I'm
candidates.
going to
The thing is, right-
constantly feel bad.
I had an introduction of a new sidekick set up,
If
but you guys ignored it completely.
oh,
When?
I just missed it then. But
When?
No, I believe you were present. No, you were not present
I'm
that
just going
session.
to
When?
feel
Okay.
bad about taking.
I'll have a hint. It was the same session the doctor died.
I remember. I think there was a NPC character which I just completely ignored like twice.
No, you guys did not ignore it. Did you? You just ditched
that
it.
the drunk? No, the people I
Was
drank
it the
with?
worm?
Is it a guy I accidentally poisoned because he was allergic?
With the worm?
It was the fucking giant thing. If you guys wanted I can tell you guy what that guy thing actually was,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
because that was a real thing.
I want
It
to
was like
find
a little
one.
fucking like lizard
I
dog
feel
hybrid.
like we should wrap up the stream.
Yeah,
we should
then,
wrap
if
up.
We're gonna be talking
So-
about mutants and men.
I'm gonna go back.
So yeah,
That's
Dungeons
metagaming.
and Dragons. We're just wrapping up a stream.
So I hope everybody who was watching had an enjoyable time. I hope everybody in the party had a good time, and yeah, that's it for now. And we'll see you next week. No, in 2 weeks.
Yes.